Saturday, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay, right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
All right, here we go.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
Now, you ready for this? This is happening! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, wake up, stupid!
You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
Check 1, 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
All systems are go.
Make some noise! 3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, June 27th, 2025, and we are coming to you live. I was looking at the calendar yesterday.
Yeah.
Next weekend's 4th of July weekend.
I know. I was going to say Friday came fast, and just like everything seems to be coming fast, right? Like
Next weekend's 4th of July weekend already. We kick it off on the 4th of July. We're off Friday for 4th of July.
Wow.
So we kick it off next Friday night at the Beach Club in Sarasota or Siesta Key. And we play that night with Pipple Toddler. And then we are off on Friday and Monday.
Oh,
for
we're
the
off
holiday
Friday.
weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I knew Monday. I don't know whether I was aware about Friday.
Well, Friday's 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hey, listen, I'm an American. I'm fine with it.
You sure? I heard you're a communist.
Gio, I like your fever hat. Thank you.
That's FSU. I can see that from here.
All right.
Listen to me. I am
blind.
Thanks to YouTube and the communication with our listeners, I am finding out that I'm not as crazy as you people try to make me seem like, or as senile. Several people said the same thing. They couldn't read your hat either. I mean, granted,
so
they weren't in the
bad
room.
eyes. They also have bad eyes.
But they're also not sitting 5 feet across from me.
Right. They're looking at a little computer screen.
I'm at
or
least
their phone.
8 feet away from you.
Who would you say is closer or further from Gio, me or you?
You're closer.
You think I'm closer? I would say we're about the same.
Okay, I would give you that. We're about the same.
Yeah.
We're just forked out to different directions.
Yeah, you're forked out.
Yeah.
Immediately, I knew it was Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
Could read Indiana. It was
Also,
Indiana.
you're
didn't know-
familiar with the Indiana Fever logo. I was not.
but you also didn't know that there was yellow on it. Didn't know
No, I
that it was
could not
navy
see the
blue.
yellow.
Didn't
Yeah.
know that it was not FSU.
This is actually a Tampa Bay Lightning hat that I have on right now.
You're just a crap star.
What?
And
You and your hat.
I am sorry.
Yeah, no, I easily identify that one the minute you walked in.
I apologize for the mystery hat that I wore yesterday. I will not. I'll burn it immediately and never wear it again.
I will now be able to recognize that hat wherever I look.
I'll never give you the privilege of seeing it again.
Sweet Cece is out again, by the way.
I know. Makes
Same
sense.
problem or no?
They say it's a groin issue now.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You want to get in her groin, help her out?
Get in there, massage it.
Yeah.
Find her attractive yet or no?
No.
I do. I think there's something weirdly attractive about
Yeah,
her. I think it's
listen,
her confidence.
She's very talented. She seems nice. Seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders and stuff. Just not attractive. Not to me. Maybe other people.
If you want attractive, look up Sophie Cunningham.
Oh, I follow her on Instagram.
Who's also on The Fever.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
But have you
Nice.
seen her before and after? Like
Yes.
she had like a glow up.
Yeah.
She said money does that to you.
I couldn't tell if I'm like, is that plastic surgery or what is this? Is
I
that
don't
just money?
know. Yeah,
I'm
because
the only one that got uglier with money.
Money and success usually, usually helps out and stuff. But also, not only that, but her defending Cece made her even hotter.
Yeah. But like you see pictures of her like a couple years ago and she kind of just like a nerd.
Yeah.
And now she's like
But also
confidence.
she didn't do too much. It looks like she learned how to do her makeup.
right. And she got older. She matured. That's the thing.
And she may have a stylist because they do that whole, before the game when they walk in and they have all the different clothes and what they're wearing.
Oh, you know her agents had her down to listen.
Yeah.
You're here. You can be here in this pool. In this gene pool, you can be beautiful if you really put a little effort into it.
You know what it is? She got new teeth. I think so.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, I can tell. She got new teeth and she learned how to do her makeup.
But it's
face,
funny.
too,
It's funny because look at American Idol and look at their audition and then look at them when they're in the top 10.
Sure.
They look completely different
You're
because
right.
they
the
have
makeover.
and they have stylists and they have makeover and they're cutting their hair. They're getting a $500 haircut. As
Joe's the
opposed
only
to,
one I know that got a makeover and looked exactly the same.
Yeah,
That's true.
it was a make under.
It didn't take.
I mean, it didn't take. You're right. It didn't take. You looked exactly the same afterwards. That's funny.
Yeah, but like you said, also, I'm sure her agents were like, listen, you can be way bigger than the rest of that. Do a little bit of this, fix your teeth, do this, whatever. And especially, no offense, in that group of women,
Right.
slightly,
Not known for their
slightly
beauty.
attractive is a 9 out of 10. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You're a Newport Itchy 10.
Yeah.
Plus,
I
you,
get you.
you're never going to have as many eyes on you as you do right now as far as popularity.
When you're standing next to someone, whenever they ask, who do people tell you look like? And the girl says, Pete Davidson. And she does.
Oh, no.
And she does. Then you're like, okay, maybe I could, I was a 5 in high school and college, but all of a sudden I'm a 9 here.
Yeah.
At Pete Davidson's worst, at his worst, he got the English chick. What's her name?
Oh, what's
With the black hair.
Yeah. What is
Yeah,
it?
as soon as you said the English chick, it just shot it out of my mind. I know exactly what you're talking about. Serendipity.
Yep.
The dark.
Super
werewolf.
beautiful.
Yeah. I want to say Sabrina, but it's not Sabrina.
No.
It's not Dua Lipa, right?
No.
it's
no, the actress.
A little bit
Kate
older.
Beckinsale.
Beckinsale, yep. We all did it together. Me slightly first.
He came out with a Kate. You got a Kate in there.
Who did you say?
I said Sabrina.
Sabrina. Oh, that's right.
I helped.
Yep.
That helped me.
At his worst, he got Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
And then Kim Kardashian afterwards.
And Ariana Grande.
Oh, yeah, but he
And,
got her at his best. He got Ariana
When
Grande
he
at
was-
his
had
best.
some heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and who knows, countless others that we don't even know. Just
Oh,
the
That was
sure.
just like random hookups.
right, just the hottest girl in the club.
Yeah, I'm looking. There's a bunch of models and stuff.
I'm
Cassie
sure.
David.
That's wild.
Yeah, Cassie David. I think Cassie David's so hot. And plus she comes with $1 billion.
Yeah, Olivia O'Brien is the current one, they say. No,
I don't even know who she is.
It's funny because Carmen, you're all about Drake. Are you still all about Drake or no?
No.
Oh,
No, no.
Carmen.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
You know who's all about
long
Drake
gone.
right now?
Who?
My daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She found him.
She doesn't ever like care about him, but she knows all the music. She knows all the words.
sure, she doesn't care about him.
She's
I saw a
we
clip
talk.
the other day. It was Ellen DeGeneres and Heidi Klum was on there, and they were saying, "Who'd you rather?" And she had pictures, and this person, and it was like 3 people, this one, and then this one. And then I got to Drake, and then it was just Drake. She just kept on saying Drake.
Yeah, I remember when my daughters were that age, and they told me they just liked the music, too.
She doesn't care. Like, I know what she likes.
I know. That's what they said.
Yeah.
Because they're so forthcoming with their fathers.
Yeah, my daughters are not that far removed from that age.
You guys are dealing with a different kind of kid. My daughter is so... I'm telling you, I took her last night to go get ice cream, and I've never been ridiculed and insulted by 2 people. My wife and my daughter ganged up on me last night. It was brutal. So my daughter, for a second, like Joey still thinks I have a little bit of cool in me, like because I can connect them with stuff. Juliana, nothing. I can't get her tickets to anything. She doesn't care about meeting anybody. None of that stuff matters to her. Last night, for some reason, she connected with me on something you're never going to even imagine. TikTok is what they all watch. And she said to me, I want to watch that movie on Netflix about the concert. And I said, Astroworld, the what's his name? Travis Scott concert. Remember that one where the stage
people got crushed and
died?
crushed, yeah. And she goes, no, not that one. The other one with the fire. And it was crazy. And I go, which one? And she goes,
Bright White?
no. And she goes,
Firefest?
no. Well, I said Firefest. And she goes, no, the one that had where they were throwing mud at each other. And it got crazy. And I go,
You were there?
Woodstock 99. She goes, yes. I go, I was there. And she goes, no, you weren't. And I go, yes, I was. And then my wife backed it up with a yes, he was. And she was very impressed with
Did
that.
you show her a picture of you with blonde hair?
I didn't have one on my phone. I said to her, I was there and I had blonde hair. And she said, why? And I explained to her.
Lose a bet?
Kind of. I explained to her the situation and where I was and about Limp Bizkit and the door and all that stuff of Fred Durst going into the crowd and really what that started and the whole deal. I didn't tell her that I took acid for the first time ever that weekend. But, yeah, she was very impressed that I was at Woodstock.
Wow.
Kind of like as if I would have been impressed if my parents were at the original Woodstock.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I finally felt like she thought I was cool for a second.
Do you think she went and told all of her friends? Or?
No, I know that she went home and last night they watched the documentary.
Right.
So I don't know if she's still feeling like it's cool or if I'm a dirty scumbag now.
Maybe I should become a Limp Bizkit fan. That'd be great.
I don't know. I kept trying to push that on her. Limp Bizkit, and she didn't seem to respond to that.
Look at these cool dudes.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was a pretty rough weekend. I was explaining also. This is one thing that I think my son got from me. He goes to these festivals, and he has like half-ass backstage passes. Like he'll get a pass through an artist or something where he'll have limited access, and then he just confidently walks his way around. And next thing you know, he's in catering and having lobster and hanging out with Travis Scott. And
That's
those
the
guys.
move.
Right. Which is weird because normally in everyday life, he doesn't seem like the most confident kid, but when he goes in that environment, it's like he belongs there. That was one of my biggest pull-offs ever was Woodstock. We didn't have necessarily any special passes or anything, but the Woodstock was not held on the farm like the original Woodstock was. It was held on a military base.
Yeah.
And I had to poop, and there were only porta potties. And I just walked into the military base, straight down. I didn't talk to anybody. People were looking at me. I went down, made a left, made a right, kept going, kept walking until I found a bathroom. Found the bathroom, and was able to go in there and make a number 2 in a nice air-conditioned closed bathroom.
Sir, yes, sir.
And when I was in there, they had showers in there, and I was like, I'm going to take a shower too.
Hey, all right.
I jumped in the shower, took a shower, and left out there. It was nice and clean. Wearing the same clothes, but it was nice and clean.
By the way, that's also the start to your comedy movie where you then have to go to war.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you're
because I accidentally went to the bathroom.
I was at the concert. You're like, get in line, soldier.
Who
Mike's
told you
war.
to get blonde hair?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. That'd be great. So it was. That was a fun moment. That was also, Galvin, the time that Wooly Bully drove us there.
Oh, yeah.
Wooly Bully was a
Can I
400
pull
pound.
over, bro?
Yeah, he was a 400-pound guy that looked like a Viking. He had blonde hair. He looked like any movie that has big tough Vikings in it always has that one fat funny Viking. He was the fat funny Viking, except he wasn't funny. He had a funny voice. He had a really high pitched voice, and he'd call everybody bro. And we were so mean to him. We were driving, and he was like, "Hey, bro," and I go, "What, Wooly Bully?" And he goes, I think I'm going to have to pull over. I'm starting to see double. And I go, oh, come on, Wooly Bully, another half hour. And he's like, all right, bro. Yeah, I'm surprised we made it there alive. It was a fun time. We went to Woodstock. It was me and Spice Boy and then a listener and a winner. Surprisingly, those listener and the winner were Smoking Hot Chicken, our friend.
Hey,
really?
How'd that happen?
Weird how that worked out.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Surprised against some dirt rocker.
I think it was Mike Olivero probably doing us a little bit of a favor on that one. Yeah. Well,
Let's see who should be the winner, Derek or Amanda.
Yeah. I found out yesterday through Snapchat that one of our loyal listeners won the $1,000 in the Mike Calta vacay payday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The guy that won, his wife videotaped him on the phone with the radio station, giving his information and stuff.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah, so it's nice to see our listeners winning the $1,000. We'll do that again on Tuesday. Give you another opportunity to win Tuesdays and Thursdays. So.
I like it.
All right, that's all I got. You guys good?
Yeah.
I never win anything. Ever.
Well, I say that, but when I was a kid, I went to the Ground Round. Does anybody know what the Ground Round is?
No, it sounds like a place that serves ground beef.
Yeah.
It was a like a little dinner burger kind of place in a restaurant.
Go on.
Well, I mean,
Gio's interested.
they had everything besides burgers too, but they would show movies during the meal. Mostly it was like Three Stooges and Laurel and Hardy type movies. And then that was the first place I ever went to where you eat the peanuts and throw the shells on the floor.
Okay.
And it was at the mall. So if you went to Ground Round, it was special. If you went across the street to Ground Round, like across the mall to Farrell's, that's when you were having a birthday party or something. That's when you didn't go to Farrell's unless somebody else was having a birthday party. But Ground Round had a thing where they had a giant stocking, must have been 7 feet tall, and it was filled with board games and all that other stuff, and you had to fill out a registration form and try to win, and I won the giant stocking. And that was, I could confidently say, at about 8 or 9 years old, winning that stocking was the last thing that I ever won. I've never won anything. I don't win on slot machines. I hardly win anything gambling. That was the only thing that I ever won. And my mother, as poor as we were, my mother had such a good heart. She made me give away most of the prizes inside.
Aw.
Yeah, I was like, why? We have no toys. We're poor. And she's like, you don't need all those toys. Just get them and then give them away. So we went to like the hospital and handed them out.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Well, because there wasn't a lot of charities back in the 70s.
But still, at least you give them out around the neighborhood, and then you're like the cool kid who gave me the game.
No, I had to go to the hospital and give it to sick kids who were in the hospital. Nothing makes a kid feel more comfortable than seeing other sick kids his age.
Yeah, you get that way. You get no credit for giving it away. I'm not going to see this kid again.
I would have been like, do I get it back in a couple weeks?
Yeah. Oh no!
It was happening.
Wow. Holy cow. I had a day yesterday, man. It was just a long, busy day. I am now officially a taxi. It's all I do is drive kids around the neighborhood back and forth. It was a long day, and I'm looking forward to. I have nothing particularly planned for this weekend, and I don't know if there's anything happening that I'm missing or I'm going to promise to go to and then not show up. But I don't think that I have anything. I'm not invited to the Bezos Sanchez wedding, so I don't have to head out there. Is there anything happening with you guys? I know you were talking about UFC on Saturday. Is there anything else?
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, nothing really going on. You know, I did have an incident yesterday where I pulled up to my neighborhood, went to go in through the gate. Keypad is now digital and does not have certain buttons that I need to get in. And I was like, what's this? First off, there's two guys standing by it, and I go, that's where you have the conversation? Beat it, nerds. Get out of the way. So then I pull up, and the keypad's there, and I go, this is new. I don't know what's going on here. So I hit a couple buttons and stuff, and I go, hey, you guys have anything to do with this? And they're like, see? Yeah. And I go, what's the deal? How do I? And the guy goes, beep, boop, boop, and pushes, and it opens. And I go, okay. I go, do you know how I get on the list to get into my home?
Are you going to be here next time when I come by?
I'm like, and he's like, text this number, and he gives me a number and stuff. And I go, text him what? And he goes, your registration, and I go, that's not happening. Yeah, exactly. So I did text the number and say, hey, what is the deal? This and that, whatever. They didn't text me back. So I call my homeowners association management team. Very friendly lady there. And I go, hey, I just came in. We have a new gate code. It doesn't have certain buttons that I need for my code to be put in.
Like when you say that, you mean like a number or like a
star?
Okay.
It doesn't have the star button on there, and that was part of my code. And she goes, okay. And we both just pause for a second, and I go, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying here. I can't get in to my neighborhood. I go, was there an email or anything sent out? Because I didn't see anything. And she said, no. Oh, by the way, the guy at the front told me they put it on Facebook. And I go, I don't have Facebook. And she goes, well, blah, 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 this and that. And I go, okay, but I couldn't get in. The gate's closed. And I go, I pressed some button, and then it came up with facial recognition and wound up letting me in. I go,
that's big time.
Yeah, I go, but I don't know how that. And she goes, the gate was closed? And I go, yeah. And she goes, oh, the gate's supposed to be open. And I go, I would think so, especially if you're changing the thing. Whatever. I go, because I figured it out, but some 75-year-old lady's going to be like,
stuck outside.
Henry, help, I can't get in. So then she said, yeah, they're going to email you and let you know all the information. I go, shouldn't they have done that before?
Now people are trapped outside.
Yeah, so I was just like, all right, whatever. So then I had to text my wife and my son. And I go, hey, heads up, here's the thing in case you guys get there. So,
don't come home.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, maybe before we change the entire security system of the neighborhood, maybe email the people that own the houses.
Yeah, well, they did a nice job emailing us and letting us know that they were redoing the guard gate here.
Yeah.
And I know that I've never been in the little guard gate room, but I know that it's big enough to have a TV and monitors and stuff. And then it also has a bathroom in there because there have been times where I've come through and there's been nobody in there, and then the guy comes out of the back room. So there's a bathroom in there. I don't know why, but they're redoing the guard gates. So in the meantime, they have everybody that's coming in has to go through the makeshift guard gate, so it takes 20 minutes to get in here every time. I mean, look, I'm not complaining that things have to be done, but it is a little bit of a pain in the ass.
I talk to the guard gates all the time, and they're miserable.
Because they're outside.
Yeah, they're in this little tiny, like one of those like steel crate things.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm like, how long are they going to keep you here? He's like, I don't know, man, probably like a month. I go, a month? He's like, yeah, dude, it's pretty miserable.
I don't know if there was plumbing issues or what the deal is, but they had to tear it down and rebuild the whole thing.
Yeah, it's gutted.
Yeah, it's been those poor people, man. They've been
like
sitting
miserable
outside in this clammy heat, and it's been pouring rain, and they have to go outside in the rain. It's just you're better off just opening it up.
It looks like it has AC, but it's just one of those little window units.
Right.
It doesn't look like it's cooling the thing
No way.
down.
They have to keep the door open.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
No good. No good. Carmen, how are you doing?
I'm good. Good morning.
Did you see the video I sent you?
No.
Oh, man. I watched the video last night on Instagram.
Okay.
It was a girl, straight up Carmen white girl, and she took like this white makeup kind of powderish cream stuff. I don't know. She put it on her face, but she put it on her face so that you can see the hairs on her face.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
like
watching it
that.
right now.
I don't like that.
Oh, and then but I got to tell you, it was very satisfying when she used that little thing and she scraped off all the hairs. And
Yeah.
she shaves her whole face, and she even has to shave her nose.
Yeah. And so that's basically kind of how my hair was. It was blonde. You really couldn't see it.
Right.
And then what messed it up was trying to do laser, because laser doesn't work on blonde hair.
Oh.
But no one explained that to me.
Why doesn't it work on blonde hair? They don't kill it at the root. They're hiding it. Like, I don't understand what the difference is.
Because whatever basically the follicle, it can't find it because it's too light.
Okay.
Because of the color of hair. So the laser can't find it, is my guess.
Okay.
But anyway,
All right.
it doesn't work on blonde or red hair. But no one explained this to me. So I went and got laser done, which actually changed some of my hair. You know what I mean? Like on my chin.
Like color-wise, or?
Yeah. Like it made it darker because it was trying to get rid of it. So it was trying to create it into hair that it could get rid of.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it wasn't going to work. So anyway, but the rest of my hair was usually like that girl's, all blonde. But again, those razors are not good for your face.
Those little skinny razors that lady's using?
Yeah.
She says that it's all a myth, that it doesn't grow back stronger and darker. And that face that's good because it takes that layer of skin off.
That is correct. It does not change. Like cutting and shaving your hair does not change the integrity of your hair or the structure of your hair. That's just age and hormones.
I think it's safe to say my hair has no integrity left.
Right.
It's embarrassing.
But like shaving, the way men shave, that's been around for thousands of years. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it just makes more sense to do something that we know works, has no side effects.
Yeah.
There's like really there's benefits, not a lot of negatives. You know what I mean? Where these new razors, everyone thinks they're dermaplaning. They are not dermaplaning.
They're not dermaplaning.
They are just shaving.
Yeah.
Because when you go to an esthetician and get your face dermaplaned, they use a scalpel. They actually remove a layer of skin.
Ooh.
What she's doing, she is just shaving with a single blade razor.
I feel like everybody should go get dermaplaned every once in a while. Like a snake, you need to shed a layer.
It's amazing.
Is it really?
Yeah, your skin will like feel so soft and smooth, and it's just, oh my God. I'm obsessed. And it sucks though because it's so soft and smooth, like all you want to do is touch it. But you shouldn't, obviously, because you just had a layer of skin removed. Yeah. But it is expensive. That's why I had to stop doing it. And that's why I turned to shaving because, it's just cheaper.
Sounds weirder than it actually is. But.
Yeah.
Galvin, I spent a good amount of time watching Dancing Bear last night.
Oh, yeah?
And I figured it out.
Okay.
I figured it out.
Tell me.
So Dancing Bear is where strippers, male strippers, and a bear come out, they get naked, and they go around.
Bachelorette party.
Bachelorette party is type situation.
Right.
And they go around to different tables, and some girls partake and some girls shy away from it.
Right, because the stripper gets totally naked. It's not like a stripper in a G-string. He comes out and he's like, here it is, check it out.
No, he's doing stuff, yeah.
He's presenting it to them, yeah.
And some of them are accepting and some of them are denying. Most of them get a little flirty, a little touchy, Then I noticed a common denominator on the ones who carry through, and they are wearing yellow.
So he knows who to go to.
So he knows who to go to. They either have a yellow accessory on, or they're wearing a yellow shirt or a yellow dress.
I'm going to have to do some more research because that doesn't seem to be my findings.
I was in it for about an hour and a half last night, and there was a lot. Well, Carmen, it moves slow because sometimes it'll popping around the room, and then he gets to one girl, and there's some activity going on, and it takes 5 minutes. It gets kind of boring, to be honest with you. You're like watching the whole idea is to see him bouncing around to the different girls. And then after 5 minutes, you're like, all right, move on. Then he gets to yellow. Once he gets to yellow, situation's over. Yellow is a caution flag.
I don't know. I'll have to. I did not notice that, but I'm not saying it's not true.
Yeah. I watched a couple of different ones last night.
Is it always yellow?
Well, it was last night. Yellow was the common denominator last night.
Oh, yeah. So maybe there's different codes, like different nights at the nightclub. There's different color wristbands.
Right. Well, it wasn't even, I noticed it wasn't even a band because I thought maybe some of them would have a special band on or something, but they don't. And I noticed that the one common denominator, one girl had a big yellow bracelet on. The other girl was wearing a yellow shirt, a yellow dress. And they were all yellow. I believe Coldplay had a song about that.
I feel like what you're saying to me is if I just go up to a girl that's wearing yellow, I just
do whatever you want.
Just take it out.
Just take it out.
Yeah.
Move to town.
What's up, Dancing Bear?
Oh, all right. It is finally Friday. Enjoy your day. We got a lot happening on the show today. Ronnie D and the boys from Deep Inside the Music will be here in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll go deep.
Nice.
Inside the music. I don't know what artist or what they're bringing to us today, but we'll find out a little bit later on. We do have other stuff to give away. Carmen will tell you what that stuff is when we come back from break, and we will play Sporkle next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Mike Calta Show.
They don't know what the they're doing. Pretty good, huh?
102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Friday morning commute looks very good right now. No accidents reported on either side of the bay. Both Hillsborough and Pinellas County accident-free on all of the major roadways. It's 275 75 and I-4. Keep in mind those construction zones all cleared up and out of your way, so nothing to slow you down there. Problem-free on the Veterans Expressway as well as the Leroy Salmon Expressway. And looks like things are running up to speed in both directions on the Howard Franklin Bridge, Courtney Campbell Causeway, as well as the Candy Bridge. I'm Monica with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents. More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Mike Calta here for my friends at the Golden Diamond Source. Listen, if you're thinking about getting married, if you want to pop the question soon, right now, you need to get into the Golden Diamond Source because it all starts there. You can buy the diamond at the Golden Diamond Source. They'll slash 40% off of the mounting. And the Golden Diamond Source is a jewelry supercenter. They've got something for everyone's budget, and they do it without all the sales pressure. You can go in there and you can design something. You can pick something they already have. And the best part about it, that diamond never loses its value. At any time, you could trade that diamond in and get the full price you paid towards your next purchase. That only happens at the Golden Diamond Source. And if you've got a birthday, anniversary, or any other reason to upgrade your gift game, you'll get 15% off the birthstone jewelry all month long. And jewelry is not just for women. Guys, they have watches, bracelets, rings, anything you need can be found in the family-owned Golden Diamond Source. Stop by and see Steve and Julie Weintraub in Clearwater right there on Olmerton Road, the same place they've been for the last 30 years. 3800 Olmerton Road, right off of 275. Check them out online at goldendiamond.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Have you been hurt in an accident? Bernetti PA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Bernetti PA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Brandon Honda is having its biggest used car event of the entire year. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get certified pre-owned vehicles from $6,900, backed up with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get CRVs from $15,000, HRVs $14,000, Accords $12,000, and get certified Civics from an incredible $9,000. We're approving all credit applications, plus make no payments for 90 days. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-527-9308 for more information.
Real stories with Hellsberg.
After we met and we started dating, Nancy and I lived 150 miles apart, and I would drive my old jalopy car, and it was roughly a 3-hour distance. It took 3 years I drove across that state back and forth dating her every weekend.
Persistence.
And I would have never stopped. I had a lot of energy back then. 36 years ago.
At Hellsberg, find the engagement ring worthy of your story. Designed with the love, care, and craft it deserves. Visit a Hellsberg store or Hellsberg.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Gio. You know, most people, they wait until something bad happens to think about their finances. Maybe it's something like job loss or a big medical bill, or you just watch the stock market drop like a rock. The good news is you don't have to sit around and wait for something bad to happen. You don't have to wait for the crisis. Trajan Wealth helps you plan ahead with clarity so you don't have to panic. Their fiduciary advisors will help you build a long-term strategy that's going to fit your life now and adapts to whatever comes next. And with no commissions, no hidden fees, and no sales pitch, you're going to walk away with real advice that's going to get you in the right frame of mind and get yourself on the right path. Your money should be working for you, not against you. Call Trajan Wealth today at 813-550-1000 or go to TrajanWealth.com to schedule your free consultation. Build a plan before life throws you that curveball. That's 813-550-1000 or TRAJANwealth.com. Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor paid advertisement.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Take advantage of the Employee Pricing Plus event at Cherry Home Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Save up to $15,000 on new 2025 models, and your first 3 payments are on us at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at cherryohm.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Your water may not be safe. Forever chemicals that stay in the body for years have been found in drinking water. Call Morgan & Morgan at 1-800-555-6666 or visit forthepeople.com/PFAS. Offices Orlando and throughout Florida.
This 4th of July is going to be a blast. Open a new free checking account with Mid-Florida Credit Union online or at one of our 60-plus branches now through July 6th, and we'll give you $400, along with cashback debit card rewards. No hot dog shortage, no ringing in your ears, no disappointing duds. So get yourself $400 and put a little green into your red, white, and blue. Boom, go the Benjamins. Mid-Florida. Insured by NCUA, 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply and must be met within 60 days.
Wednesday nights are Bone Bowling Night at Pin Chasers for just $12.99. You can bowl until your arm hurts from 9 p.m. until close, and that deal is good at all 4 area Pin Chasers locations. The new one in Brandon, the one in Pasco, and the 2 in Hillsborough, one off the Veterans and one on Armenia. Pinchasers.net to reserve your lane and check out the other nightly specials.
Big news. Newsmax just went public on the New York Stock Exchange. And millions like you are joining our news revolution. Newsmax is now the 4th highest rated news channel, just behind CNN. Reuters says we're one of the top news brands in America. 40 million Americans go to Newsmax for shows with Rob Schmidt, Greta Van Susteren, Rob Finnerty, and more. So download our free Newsmax app on your smartphone or TV and start watching. President Trump says Newsmax is truly terrific. Get the free Newsmax app and check out Newsmax shares on the stock exchange. Go to newsmaxinvest.com. That's newsmaxinvest.com. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor shall there be any sale of securities in any jurisdiction in which such an offer would be unlawful.
Get to Furman Ford, 24825 U.S. Highway 19 in Clearwater, Saturday, June 28th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meet up with John Senning. The Bone will be broadcasting live. Win concert tickets to see Jason Aldean, Busch Gardens tickets, and more. It all goes down Saturday at Clearwater's big Ford store. Furman is Ford.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
You know, it's interesting. Car insurance commercials tend to focus on the simple fixes. A busted windshield, a banged up bumper. What about the human damages like pain and suffering? Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys won't let big insurance forget about your pain. For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Tampa.
Hey, did you hear the Furman Chevrolet of Brandon Summer Savings event is going on right now? Sounds like a perfect time for a new car to me. You know, Furman Chevy Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. They've got Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory to choose from, tariff-free. And Brad Wise and my friends at Furman Chevy Brandon do business the right way. No surprise dealer installed options you're forced to buy. No inflated market adjustments. Go see why they're Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer and Chevrolet's Dealer of the Year. And together, let's drive. Visit them today on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online anytime at FurmanChevy.com.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Stern from Tampa Bay Fishing Radio. It's heating up, and I'm not just talking about the weather. I'm talking about Rivard Buick GMC's quest to be the #1 GMC dealer in the country. With the help of customers from Tampa Bay and all over the state trusting Rivard for the purchase of their new vehicle, they're closer than ever to that #1 spot. To ensure Rivard Buick GMC gets that #1 spot, they have over 1,000 vehicles in stock and the biggest discounts they've ever had, like up to $14,000 off MSRP on new Sierras. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com today and take advantage of their hunt to be #1. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
We love telling you about Win Derby at Derby Lane, an institution in Pinellas County, right on Gandy Boulevard. It's like walking back into the good old days of table games. You got $5 minimums at some of the tables. They've got appetizers coming by every few hours and free cocktails while you're playing.
Yeah, it's real simple and real fun. You can play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, and I Love Suits. And if you don't know what beats what, just look up the poker hand rankings on the mural. It'll give you a little guidance.
I got to say, I am somebody who has not played a bunch of poker in my life. So being able to look up at this amazing, a very beautiful mural, if I may say so myself, that breaks down everything. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, straight. I can be a genius even if I'm really not. You've got to check out Win Derby at Derby Lane.
Great place to host your next event, too. If you have an office party or a bunch of friends getting together, head on out to the legendary Derby Lane. You can all win some money, have a great time, and walk out of there with more money in your pockets than you walked in with. It is the legendary Derby Lane.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. June is typically a huge month here at Stingray, and this year there's almost a buying frenzy as customers are looking to snap up the bargains while they last, especially on pre-owned vehicles. Here at Stingray, we take a lot of pride in the quality of the pre-owned vehicles we offer, many that look and feel almost new. And there are plenty of good reasons to buy a pre-owned vehicle, especially avoiding the dreaded D word, depreciation. Right now, we have 150 high-quality pre-owned vehicles available with a great selection of certified pre-owned Chevys, like a 2020 certified pre-owned Chevy Equinox LS for just $17,900. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray has no dealer fee on any pre-owned vehicle, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Divorce is complicated, especially when a professional practice or a small business is involved and, of course, on the line. At Cordell & Cordell, we know the years of work that you've invested and what's at stake. For over 35 years, we've helped guide doctors, lawyers, and business owners through the complex process to protect their businesses that they've spent their lives building. Call Cordell & Cordell today because your business is more than a job, it's your legacy.
Tampa, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low. It just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the Sleep Number 4th of July sale. Save over $600 on our King P5 smart bed, our lowest price of the season. Plus, get free home delivery with most smart beds, limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Of course, more heat and humidity for today with a 40% chance of showers and storms. But instead of late in the day, they'll be early in the afternoon along the coast. Then they'll push inland. Warm and muggy tonight with a low of 78 degrees. And storms will move inland again for your Saturday. Otherwise, normal heat and humidity, highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
On the Mike Calta Show, it's 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. You will never get to see Van Halen. If you never saw him before, you'll never get to see him again.
Nope. Closest you get is Sammy and Michael.
No, you don't get Van Halen.
No. You get David Lee Roth.
But I mean, you don't get Eddie. That's the whole thing you're missing out on.
That's the big one.
That stinks.
Shucks.
Oh.
Yeah. My life is ruined.
I think I'll survive too, Carmen.
You don't even have any feeling towards that?
No.
Really?
No.
When we went to go see David Lee Roth reunite with Van Halen at the amphitheater, at the Amalie Arena, we paid for our tickets. So we never paid for tickets. We paid for our tickets. We were like, we're going. We want to be in the first couple of rows. We want to be great. That was when they came with Kool and the Gang. And we were excited, man. I mean, you never thought you were going to see, especially with all the success they had with Sammy, you never thought you were going to see.
And how much they hated Dave.
Yeah.
The big breakup. I bought my tickets off of StubHub, and they sent them to me, and it was for the Orlando show. And I got, I didn't buy Orlando tickets. What are you doing? Whatever. And I had the receipt, and it showed that it was for Amalie Arena. So I called them and talked to them, and I was on the phone with them for about an hour. It was crazy. And my wife kept on coming in. She goes, "You're still on the phone?" I go, "By the time I'm done with this, I'm going to be sitting on stage." I go, "Trust me." Because I had bought decent tickets, but they realized their mistake. And we were talking, and the guy said something, and I go, "Are all your calls recorded?" And he said, "Yeah." And I go, "Okay, you just said this, blah, blah, blah. I need to speak to a supervisor." So I spoke to his supervisor. The supervisor went back, listened to the thing, and he goes, because the guy basically said, we messed up. We have to give you better tickets. So I wound up getting like third row tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. And StubHub went above and beyond because they gave me third row tickets. They gave me vouchers for like $300 for other tickets and stuff and everything. But it was great. Yeah. And Van Halen. I mean, Van Halen's always been in my top 5 for sure.
Yeah. I think because I'm about 10 years younger than you guys, I missed that. You know, I mean, obviously I know what Van Halen is and how important Eddie Van Halen is, but I could not care less about going to see them. Or I don't listen to Van Halen really, except maybe their hits when it comes up. But
what about Guns N' Roses?
That a little bit more. Yeah. I would go see Guns N' Roses.
I saw Guns N' Roses at Camping World Stadium, and when it was over, I went, they're all right.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, but that was way after.
You know, I mean, it was a couple of years ago.
Right, yeah.
But, I mean, it was Axl Rose and it was Slash, so
yeah,
seeing
but
them
Guns
together.
N' Roses in the day, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Sure.
When Guns N' Roses came out, I bought the cassette tape, and I played it so much that I wore it out and had to buy another cassette tape.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I think Guns N' Roses, the first thing for me that comes to mind is Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's just based on my age. That's what was, big.
But it's like Appetite for Destruction. There's not a bad song on that album.
Did you buy it at the music store in Montgomery Ward? In Gulfport Square Mall?
I think that, or I may have bought it. I remember buying like the single at Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Because I couldn't afford like the entire thing.
Oh. That is the one job that eluded me my whole life, was working in a music store. I could not get hired at a music store to save my life. I would apply here, and when I lived in Miami, I tried to get in Miami. I tried to. You know, I was bilingual enough to work in the mall, and I couldn't, and nothing.
I thought if I could get a job at Camelot Music,
Camelot
Square Mall, then it would be the greatest thing ever.
Yes.
I went to Camelot Music. I was like 16 years old. I had hair down to my waist, and I fill out, and the guy goes, "Yeah, everything looks great." He goes, "You'd have to cut your hair," and I go, "I'd have to cut my hair."
A music store.
Exactly.
You're not playing for the Yankees.
Even at 16, I go, "Let me ask you this." I go, somebody comes in and they're asking about Metallica, or they're asking about Anthrax or something. I go, is he going to know about it? And pointed to this guy that was like 45 and bald. And they were like, he goes, I get it. But and I go, well, I'm not cutting my hair for $7 an hour or whatever it was. At the time.
It wasn't $7 an hour.
Yeah.
Like if I can go from McDonald's to Camelot,
yeah.
I'll work here the rest of my life, I think.
I had the worst jobs ever in Newport Richie, man. Working at that Perkins, I think, took years off my life.
Well, didn't you do Dial America?
I did, but I was a supervisor at Dial America, so it didn't matter. Dial America was this job, Galvin, that you get everybody worked at as a second job because they had shifts.
Right.
You either worked the morning shift, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., or you worked the night shift, which was like 5 to 10 p.m. And I worked at the radio station and went to school. And, I had a day job too, but sometimes I didn't have to work. But anyway, I worked at Dial America, and you would just sit there. And I worked in the confirmation department. So I'd call Mr. Galvin. I'm calling from Dial America's confirmation department. Want to verify that you ordered 2 subscriptions yesterday, one to People Magazine and one to Time Magazine. Is that correct? And you'd say yes. And I'd go, is your address still 123 Main Street? And you go, yes. And I go, okay, your subscription will begin in 3 weeks, blah, blah, blah. You would charge us. And it was just a confirmation call to make sure that the salespeople weren't just putting in sales that they never actually made.
Right.
And most of the time, they were annoyed that they were getting a second phone call the second night in a row. So it was a miserable job, but it paid well, and it was easy, and you only had to work part-time. So I would do it, and then during the break, they would go outside and smoke, and I would just sit there and read the magazines that they had. And I remember Steve Brodsky, the manager, came over to me, and he goes, I notice you don't go out on the break with the other people. And I go, I don't smoke. And he goes, well, there's a lot of people who don't smoke. They go out and they congregate outside. And I go, I don't like hanging out with other people. And he laughed, and he called me in his office, and he offered me a job as a supervisor. And I said, all right. So then I went from like $5 an hour to $10 an hour.
Yeah.
And
he was like, this guy doesn't smoke and can tell that other people are losers.
Yeah. I mean, that basically was it. The only difference is that I had to wear a tie to work every day, and I had to, my job now was to listen to their phone calls. So I can pick up a phone, dial in a number of any of the people that are in there, and I could listen to them, and then I had to go and critique their phone calls. Oh, it was wonderful. It was an easy job.
I remember the big draw was that they paid like $10 an hour, which at the time was like, whoa, you're going to get $10 an hour?
$10 an hour, and In management, I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great. It was a good time. All right, Carmen,
Yes.
what do we have to give away today?
Okay, so we have tickets for Bone Thugs and Harmony with 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
We also have tickets for Suicide Boys
All right.
and A Day to Remember and Yellow Card.
I don't have control over the phone, so I'm going to need you to handle that for me if you don't mind.
Okay.
But now it is time for us to play a little Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. I won yesterday. 1 win in a row. And there's no streak currently right now. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, today we're going to be playing words with a double N. Can
Whoa.
you name words that contain
I'm going to sit this one out.
NN in
All
it,
right.
okay?
All right.
Your first one. The phrase game, set, and match comes
Win
from
tennis.
Tennis.
Oh.
Galvin. Straight between two large bodies of water. Straight between
Canal.
two. Galvin. Pirate ships artillery.
Tennis.
Mike. Only NN U.S. state without a U.S. monopoly property.
Minnesota.
Geo. Olympic decathlon gold medalist. Galvin. Largest German-speaking city with outside of Germany. Largest German-speaking city outside of Germany. Vienna. Irish brewery founded.
Guinness.
Mike. Human form used to display clothing.
Mannequin.
Galvin. Estonian capital. Estonian capital. Talon.
I love when you say it and none of us have any idea. I don't
Yeah.
feel so
Yeah.
stupid.
Collectively, the people employed by an organization.
Boy, no, that's stupid. I'm an idiot. Damn it.
Collectively, the people employed by an organization. Personnel.
That's what I was going to say.
Cape Canaveral Space Center named for
Kennedy.
a president. Geo and Pap, we're halfway there.
Gio and Michael both have 2 points on the board. Galvin is ahead by 2. He's winning with 4.
All right, we're playing words with a double N. Your next one, Beatle, who wrote the
Ringo.
ballad.
Lennon.
Nope.
Lennon. Mike. A baseball game usually has
Inning.
9. Galvin. Artistic representation of
Painting.
Mary,
Nope.
mother of Jesus. This is a bad clue. Artistic representation of Mary, mother of Jesus.
Virgin.
Madonna?
Madonna, Joe.
Oh,
Madonna.
Didn't give Mike a chance to answer.
Huh? He buzzed Galvin.
She buzzed me.
No point.
Neither of these guys even answered.
I said Madonna.
What a jerk. No point.
No point. You cannot take that from Joe.
No.
Scumbag.
General who crossed the Alps with elephants.
Hannibal.
Mike. Something that links two things together.
Connection.
Connect.
Geo. Hot red pepper used to flavor dishes.
Habanero.
Hot red pepper used
Cayenne.
to flavor dishes. Mike. Grassy, tropical, or subtropical plain. Grassy, tropical, or subtropical plain. Savannah. Destroy utterly, leaving no
Annihilate.
trace. Mike. Deadly nightshade. Deadly nightshade.
Oleander.
Nope.
Belladonna. An animal that eats its own species.
Cannibal.
Mike.
Oh, I don't like this comeback. Shut it down. Let's go.
And Pap. We're on the last three.
Gio has 3 points on the board. Galvin has 5.
Oh, no.
And Michael is your leader right now. He's winning with 7.
Oh! What the hell happened, Cannibal?
Thank God Joe stole one from Mike.
Cannibal? Yeah, I know, right? Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Son of a bitch.
All right, words with a double N. Last 3. Here we go. Thick condiment made from egg yolks.
Mayonnaise.
Gio. Soft woven fabric, often used
Linen.
for plaid shirts. Soft woven fabric, often used for plaid shirts.
Denim.
Flannel.
Flannel.
Damn it.
Flannel.
No point. And your last.
Where are we, Joe?
Oh, man.
Gio with
can't be
4.
caught.
Galvin with 5. Michael with
Damn it.
7.
Damn it.
And your last one.
Stupid.
Make a public statement or declaration. Announce is what I was looking
man.
for.
I also said it.
You said announcement. Everyone
I
said
said
announcement.
announce. I said announce. I swear over my children.
That's fine.
Joe?
Yeah, I said announcement. He won anyways.
No.
Your final score. Gio with 4 points on the board. Galvin ahead by 1 with 5. And Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 7.
Oh, thank you.
You suck, Joe.
I tried to help you. You suck.
How'd you try and help
He
him?
took one away from
You
me.
throw the whole
But-
game off.
Also, you
I was
can't
the only one
help.
that answered. You guys, neither one of you answered.
No.
So it could have been either one of you that got Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, he took one away from either you or Gio.
I was about to say Madonna.
I saw your
I
lips.
said it.
You were like
I
this.
said it, and they didn't give me the credit
Mike
for
said
it.
it.
Gio
Yeah.
was like this. She was.
I like, man.
Nays.
Yeah.
Or you just enjoyed something. You're like,
Jerk face.
Well, congratulations, Carmen. If you can pick a line for me, that would be swell.
Will do.
All right, and then Carmen will award somebody a prize here during the break. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, paid to poop, free Bert, and wonder why.
Paid to
Oh,
poop.
no.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would pay me to poop.
Well, you should listen to my news.
All right, I'm very excited for it now. We'll take a quick break. Galvin, as your news, we'll do that next. The guys deep inside the music will be here. It's Friday morning. Good morning. This is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Friday morning commute looks very good right now. No accidents reported on either side of the bay. Both Hillsborough and Pinellas County accident-free on all of the major roadways. It's 275, 75, and I-4. Keep in mind those construction zones all cleared up and out of your way, so nothing to slow you down there. Problem-free on the Veterans Expressway as well as the Leroy Salmon Expressway. And looks like things are running up to speed in both directions on the Howard Franklin Bridge, Courtney Campbell Causeway, as well as the Candy Bridge. I'm Monica with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
This 4th of July is going to be a blast. Open a new free checking account with Mid-Florida Credit Union online or at one of our 60-plus branches now through July 6th, and we'll give you $400, along with cashback debit card rewards. No hot dog shortage, no ringing in your ears, no disappointing duds. So get yourself $400 and put a little green into your red, white, and blue. Boom, go the Benjamins. Mid-Florida. Insured by NCUA, 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply and must be met within 60 days.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. During the Kia Summer Sales Event, drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and personalized compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for personalized compounded semaglutide starts at just $165 a month for a 12-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial # law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You put it off all month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2030. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond and designer setting and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band, just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes takes them all the way down to zero so you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends Monday, June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
You got leaky pipes, cold showers? Well, no problem. Hawkins Service Co. has plumbing deals that'll make your wallet smile. Get $250 off when you install a tank or tankless water heater, $100 off a water conditioning system, and they're waiving the service fee with any plumbing repair. Do you need more? How about $49 drain cleaning or $500 off a whole home repipe? But hurry, these deals will flush away after June 30th. Give them a call today, 813-445-8209, or visit them online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
If you need to hire, you know it takes time. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. You simply pick a time and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day.
Try Zip Intro for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
Did you know 1 in 4 car batteries is weak and needs to be replaced? O'Reilly Auto Parts will test your battery for free in or out of your vehicle. We can help you find the best battery for your vehicle and budget. O'Reilly Auto Parts has batteries starting at just $89.99. Get your battery tested for free today at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
1025 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Vote at Hooters, Hurricane Eddie's in Dunedin, and Abe's Place. Scan the QR code. Vote, and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com. This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Of course, more heat and humidity for today with a 40% chance of showers and storms. But instead of late in the day, they'll be early in the afternoon along the coast. Then they'll push inland. Warm and muggy tonight with a low of 78 degrees. And storms will move inland again for your Saturday. Otherwise, normal heat and humidity, highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
On the Mike Calta Show, it's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers to reach us. A couple of things to remind you of. 4th of July, our band Pitbull Toddler is playing at the Beach Club in Siesta Key. Make plans to be out there now. It is Friday of next week and 1 week from today. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's crazy because we go 4th of July, and then the Bone Beach Bash is right after that.
Right.
Sweet Jesus. We want to talk about going quick. The 2026 Calta Cruise, which is Calta Cruise 19, is happening April 9th to the 13th. We leave from Corco. It's a new cruise line.
It's going to be fun.
We leave from Port Canaveral. We go to Coco Cay in Nassau. And we're going to be on the Explorer of the Seas April 9th to the 13th. If you would like to go, you can put your deposit down now by simply going to theboneonline.com and looking up the info there. Or you can stop by Stingray Chevrolet, the big store in I-4, and win your chance to go by simply going inside the store and scanning the QR code. You don't even have to talk to anybody. Although they're nice people there. You might want to say hi, a couple of high fives, ask for Steve Hurley, see what's happening. But if you want to just go in there, scan the QR code, it's right there in the lobby, and you're automatically registered to win a cruise for two on Calta Cruise 19. If you'd like to do that, stop by and see them. If you're looking for a vehicle, you can also do that there where you pay no dealer fee at Stingray Chevrolet. Stop by and see the folks that I buy my cars from and send my whole family to. Stingray Chevrolet, the big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Stop by and win yourself a Calta cruise for 2. That'd be great. Galvin.
Yes.
Who should we take on this cruise if we should take anybody? Should we take a comedian? Should we take a band? Should we take more station people and less comedy?
I say yes to all.
I agree with all of that, too. Yeah.
Bring them all. Let's have a band, let's have a comedian, and let's bring some other people from the station.
I mean, it would be great. That would be great. The more the merrier. It's always a better time.
You know, do you want like a band that's a big touring act, like the band that's out there? Or
No,
I
want
just
a fun band, yeah.
Let's see Matt and Zach. They look like they're fun.
I've never seen Matt and Zach, although I
saw a clip of them the other day on John Senning's show.
Yes.
And they're doing stuff, whatever, and they look like they're,
they might be great.
Yeah, and that's just 2 guys with acoustics.
Right.
So it's not
easy.
like loading up all this stuff and all the gear and everything like that.
Yeah.
Bring them. Bring maybe 1 or 2 of our comedian friends and a bunch of people from the station.
Is there anybody from last cruise that's now out?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
There's always someone from
Who is that? Who's out?
I mean, Gio brought it up. Who did you leave out?
I brought it up?
Yeah, you just brought it up. I just heard you.
I mean,
was that me?
I'm asking you guys what you think.
I mean, it is your cruise, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I'll make the final decisions. I'll make final cut.
I'm trying to think. I didn't have any problems with anybody.
Gio's talking about Dizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Dizzy didn't.
Why?
Or Gio didn't want Dizzy to go last year.
No.
That is true.
Gio's question was, what does Dizzy do?
Right.
What would you say you do here?
Tell me who they are, name the people, and I'll tell you what I think.
Dizzy.
No.
Corey Cardinal.
Yes.
Mike Cernak.
Yes. Only because he's fixing my computer as we speak.
Cernak was a ton of
I'm
help
kidding.
Yes, he was.
Cernak,
on the
yes,
cruise.
Yes.
John Senning.
Yes.
JoJo.
No.
No JoJo this
All she
time.
did was hook up with other dudes.
Oh, she's out?
She didn't try to make out with me once.
You're married.
You shut your mouth.
And maybe if you came out to the pool, she would have.
Yeah, I hung out with JoJo. She was a great time.
Not a
Yeah.
pool makeout guy. Not a pool makeout guy.
We were drinking margaritas at happy hour. It was awesome.
Nope. JoJo out.
JoJo out.
Wow. Wow.
Whoa, man. Now you and JoJo are going to have a rift.
Maybe now you get a room at the balcony.
Yeah, I can have JoJo's room. Can I have JoJo's room?
We'll see.
JoJo is so nice. She offered me her room.
She's a sweet girl.
Yeah. She's like, she's like, if you really want a balcony, you guys can move in here. I do not care.
Sweet. She's very sweet.
Yeah.
But
You
no,
s-
she's out.
You say out.
Out.
John Senning said out for her too, I think.
That's why I said out. John called me. And
Yeah.
He goes, JoJo goes, I'm out.
Johnny B.
In.
All right.
Johnny B, part of the show, sings, joyful at all times.
Does comedy.
Johnny B brings it. He is in.
I think Johnny B's mad at me now.
Oh,
They're
why?
being ripped. Because I said there was slim pickings when you asked me to build a morning show.
And you
I
picked
said-
Mo.
Yeah.
And Johnny's not slim.
Yeah. And I guess Ian heard some stuff and he thought I said some things I shouldn't have said.
Oh, like what?
I have no idea.
With the double N?
I just heard a clip from the show and they were like talking about how I didn't pick anybody for my fake morning show.
Gio seems like a real jerk.
Yeah. I'm like, listen, I'm not under
You love Sam, though.
the fantasy that anybody would want to work with me. I've been like kicked off every show.
Not this show, Gio.
No.
Who brought you home?
Not yet.
Who adopted you from the HC, what is it called? SPCA.
SPCA?
Yeah, I adopted you and took you in.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Treated you like a full member of the family.
Thank you. Thank you.
At any time, did I make you feel like a stray? No. I
No.
brought you in and made you part of the family.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you very much. All right, who else?
You're not a step producer.
No.
That's right.
No.
That's right.
Who else? I can't think of anybody else.
Mike Olivero?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
It's not even a question.
Carmen?
Yes. Chad? No. Out.
Wait, why?
Wait a minute.
Because he doesn't bring shirts. He never wears a shirt, and I don't like
He's
it. It makes
bringing
me-
us down. He doesn't
makes-
wear a shirt in the pool.
Makes me uncomfortable.
What about
It
Joe? What would you say you do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
Joe.
about it?
Joe
No.
out.
All right.
I mean, Joe is the king of the cruise.
No, Joe was aboard the last cruise.
Oh, really?
That's because he brought his girlfriend.
Yeah, big bore.
Really?
Yeah.
He wore the same outfit every night.
Didn't change his clothes.
Didn't change his clothes.
Didn't mean to.
But he did, when the waiter asked him if he wanted any appetizers or anything, he did say, Oh,
wow.
And he brought me what I wanted. Weirdly enough.
Speaking in tongues over there?
In the past, Joe was way more fun.
Yeah, he
Get
settled
outta
down
here.
now.
Yeah, he was just he was a bore. Barely saw him.
Get out. You're just being a scumbag.
Did
like
he was
usual.
roaming right? Listen, they asked my
What are
opinion.
you saying
I said,
without Spanish? He's no good.
I wouldn't go that far.
I
I would
mean-
just say Cruise Joe this year was just kind of a bore.
Also, the video he made was
Oh, you guys-
amazing.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's
Unbelievable.
true.
Yeah.
I
Never
did
mind.
not see it.
Back in.
I think he had a drone.
Oh, yeah. Should have seen it.
I did see it up in the air, yeah.
Yep.
He also changed his name to Ryan.
I changed it back when it was over.
That's his nom de plume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're out, Joe.
Hey, man, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I enjoy the time off at home.
No, you still have to work.
Oh, all right.
I don't know who else there is, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll tell you what, too many people went last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
I agree.
Too many people? Like too many listeners or too many
No.
people from the station?
Too many people from the
Okay.
station.
Yeah.
Unnecessary amount of people from the station went.
You think?
Yes.
See, I like the cruises that we had like someone from every show.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying you don't need everybody from every show, and you don't need salespeople, and you don't need 10 people from management and all that stuff. You just need a skeleton crew like it's been in the past.
John Brennan.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yeah, I agree.
Unnecessary.
Ian Beckles didn't go last year, but went the year before.
Yeah,
Out, in?
he's an attraction. People like to be there with a former football player and with the guy that they hear on the radio.
For a second, I thought you said he's in traction, and I was like, what happened to Ian?
No, fully functional.
Okay.
Fully functional.
Ian's a fun hang.
Also,
Ian's
Ian
great.
apparently can communicate with dolphins. Did you see his video on Instagram?
Oh, I saw the dolphin. Yeah,
Yeah. Just swimming right next to him.
yeah.
If that's a good thing to have on a cruise ship.
He's like Aquaman.
If we get in trouble, Aqua Ian all of a sudden calls out for some dolphins.
Bobby out.
Bobby out.
Oh,
Bobby doesn't want to go.
Doesn't want to go, yeah.
He's done enough.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, he's like, let me chill out. I'll come back for the 20th one, which made sense.
yeah, that'll be good.
What about Roughshod Todd?
I mean, that's up to him. I can't stop a guy from going.
He's going on a cruise today.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I just realized. So we have the Beach Club Friday, and we have off this Friday and Monday for 4th of July weekend.
No, next Friday, Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not today.
Okay, well, I'm just
Yeah,
making
a week
listen.
from this coming Friday.
The way you say stuff gets me nervous.
What do you think? I was just going to shut the mic off and walk out of the room?
I don't
Hey,
know.
what are we doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
We have that happening, and then the Bone Beach Bash is right around the corner, and then I have my family vacation in August, which I'm very excited about. I was totally forgot. I was almost like depressed thinking last night. I was looking at pictures from when we used to travel. We went to Japan, and we went to England, and we went to all these places, and I'm like, we haven't done anything, and will we even be able to go as a family anymore? And I mean my family and my brother's family, because our kids are older, and we got grandkids now, and will we be able to do that? And then I realized we do have a trip coming up. We have a trip coming up in August. I'm very excited to go.
Where are you going in August?
Don't you worry about it.
How is your brother dealing with being a grandfather?
Loves it.
Yeah?
Loves it. He's Pappy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the name
Pappy?
he chose. Pappy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does he know Pap Pap?
I don't know. he wanted to be Pappy for some reason.
All right.
That's approved. That's approved, John.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you still allowed to be by the baby or no?
Oh, yeah. I went and saw the baby last weekend.
Don't look directly at it.
Yeah.
Can you take pictures yet?
The best is, yeah, you can take pictures. I put one on Snapchat last week. I was joking around with Tommy, my nephew, who Tommy is the size of a building. Like, he's not
He
just
is a big dude.
He's
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah.
And he's the guy at the bar when you roll up there, and there's a guy at the front door, and you go, Jesus, look at that guy.
Yeah.
That's Tommy.
Where he has to move out of the doorway so you can get in
Yeah.
because he's blocking the entire doorway.
And I said, I grabbed the baby, and I sat down with the baby, and I go, Tommy, is it okay to kiss on the mouth now? Like, as a joke? My nephew Billy thought I was talking to Tommy. Turned around, he goes, what are you guys doing? And I go, no, not Tommy. I'm not climbing that mountain. Yeah. Now the
Couple more
baby,
years, Billy. You get kisses on the mouth.
the baby's cute. I like playing with the babies. Just, babies smell good, and they just lay there and they look at you like trying to figure you out and see what's going on. Carmen, I wish you had a baby.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish you had a little light skinned baby.
that has come up quite a bit lately.
It has?
Yeah.
From who?
White Devil?
White Devil.
Devil.
Yeah, she has brought it up.
When are you
My
gonna give me a grandbaby?
my father even brought it up.
Does he know about Chad?
Yes.
Oh,
He's
okay.
met Chad. He likes Chad.
Pappy.
But yeah, and then obviously, everyone is always like, you guys would have such a cute baby. It's like,
Yeah. You thinking about it now?
No.
At all?
Even though I will say I got my notification from my tracker. Today is my best day to get pregnant. I am fertile. it says.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in my follicular phase.
Oh, I'd follicular the hell out of you.
How old are you now?
I'm 34.
Yeah, you're getting up there.
Yeah, if you don't do it now.
The window's closing.
Your tracker's saying now or never.
No, basically, no, I'm pretty sure if I got pregnant now, it'd still be considered a geriatric pregnancy.
High risk.
Yeah.
Ooh, what
Because
happens?
my age.
What happens if we have to talk you into it and then you have a baby and there's something wrong with it?
Oh man.
I don't think you're going to change my mind on that.
You never know. Like you would know. Like I don't mean just us, but like Chad and Chad's mom and David, and we all talk you into it. And then you're like, all right. And then they're like, hey, Carmen, you were too old. Your baby only has 8 fingers.
Oh my God.
Carmen's gonna have
Willie.
Carmen's gonna have a baby, and then she's gonna have to ask Chad, "Is it like me?" Like Forrest Gump.
Is it smart or is it?
You know what?
Is it like me?
You guys did it. You made up my mind. Not happening.
There's a little baby with a beard drooling.
Oh, Carmen has to shave the baby like the little Grinch.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about Auntie Holly?
Oh, she wants us to have a baby too. When last time we talked, but
Yeah.
has been
Let me
a
know when
minute.
Holly wants to have a baby.
Yeah. Have you not still not talked to Holly?
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow. I'm on your side on this one.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I
She's a
reached
mess.
out. I just said, "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "Good, working." I said, "Cool." That was it.
Does
And
Holly
that's-
come on the cruise?
If she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pay
Sweet.
for that.
That
It's a
is
sweet.
That is all you guys.
You put her in JoJo suite.
I mean, she'd definitely be better there than JoJo was.
Why are you anti JoJo?
I mean, I'm not anti.
Because
You don't like St. Pete Sam. You don't like JoJo anymore.
JoJo went into the arms of another man, and it broke my heart.
She did?
Yeah.
Ooh.
JoJo.
Yeah,
JoJo.
JoJo squared.
That's the arms of JoJo.
Yeah. Broke my heart.
What if you could only make out with people that are the same name as you?
Oh,
No.
That'd be
well, watch out, Mike.
Yeah.
Where am I going to find a Galvin?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check in with that Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, former Tampa Bay Rays star Wander Franco was found guilty of sexual abuse of a minor on Thursday in the Dominican Republic. His sentence for illegal sexual relationship with a 14-year-old girl is reportedly a 2-year suspended prison sentence.
Is that a Dominican thing?
I don't know. It's very weird. He's not going to jail.
Yeah.
If that was my daughter, we'd be having problems.
Well, if
Wasn't
it
she
was,
like 17?
No, she was 14.
Oh, okay.
And if it was your daughter and you were getting paid and you offered it up, it's a whole different story.
Oh, because the mother is going to be in trouble too.
Well, yeah, so I have that. So allowing him to remain free so long as he meets certain conditions, such as not approaching minors for sexual purposes. Prosecutors had been seeking a 5-year sentence. The minor's mother, who was convicted on sex trafficking charges, reportedly received 10 years in prison.
How did she?
Because she was pimping the kid out.
Yeah, he paid the
He
mother.
was paying her tens of thousands of dollars.
I mean, I'm not saying that she shouldn't get it, but he should also get it.
100% agree.
Yeah, and he actually did the act.
Yeah.
The laws must not be as strict there.
Franco
insane.
was accused of having a 4-month relationship with the girl and transferring thousands of dollars to the mother to consent to the illegal relationship. He has experienced separate legal issues since returning to the Dominican Republic, including accusations from 2 other girls.
Oh yeah, that's what they say. They said it's very common down there, and that it's possible. I wonder if he gets away with this one and he gets busted for another one.
So I have a question. I mean, obviously he's done. He's done with baseball. He doesn't play Major League Baseball ever again. Does he have that money? Was that some of that money guaranteed? How much money was guaranteed? Do we know?
Well, the Rays gave him the biggest contract the Rays ever gave a player. It was like $120 million.
Raise up.
It was like an 11-year contract for, I think, $120 million. And the fact that he's on the restricted list, they don't owe him that money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he gets what he already had, like bonuses and stuff, like to sign, but they didn't have to pay him during this entire process.
So let's talk about this for a second. Do you think that he has a mental issue, or do you think that this is a customary thing from where he is from?
I don't know.
It says their laws, age of consent is 18.
Right. But
so I'm just, you know what I mean?
It seems pretty common that they are, not that it makes it right, but it seems pretty common that people are hooking up with younger people and that everybody kind of knows about it.
Right. Isn't that kind of a thing for Dominican Republic? Is you go over there and it's like, yeah, do whatever you want. You know, for a sandwich you can get.
Right.
Oh, I was wrong. $188 million contract is what he signed.
Wow. Well, that's still that they don't have to pay.
Yeah.
So this says, let's see, restricted list. Contract still exists. Despite the charges in restricted status, Franco is still under contract with the Rays. He signed an 11-year contract extension. Club includes an option for 2033 and could be worth up to $223 million with incentives.
Yeah, it was the most the Rays ever paid a single player. He was going to be the face of the franchise, and he was.
And he's like what, 23?
I think now, yeah.
24?
I mean, he was on his way to being a massive superstar, face of the franchise, and this is why we can't have nice things.
I mean, this team is playing great, and he'd have been on the team. He'd have been the star.
Huge,
as the team is playing great.
Like, he was really going to be a superstar.
Yeah.
And just like that, gone. What a scumbag idiot.
I think about it, yes. Obviously, I have a daughter that's similar to that age. It makes me want to punch him in the throat. But what I'm saying is that is it just so common down there that that's just what everybody does?
I don't think so.
Because he was 21 at the time.
Right, and that is still a big age difference, and you don't mess with a kid that's under 18. But if that was a common thing and you don't really know any better, we know but everybody.
Yeah, I feel it's more like people know that you can go there and get away with that. I think is what the thing. Not that it's this is part of our culture. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's still scumbag stuff, whatever. But people are like, yeah, that's where you go to do it. You know, just like Thailand. You know, Thailand is weird and you can do a lot of stuff. Your mic's not on.
But
it is.
It was not. It was not.
Stop
on.
pretending that it was on.
But
ridiculous.
I can tell you. Like, now looking back on it, now that I know, you know what I mean? And when I was 14, I had guys who were 21, 22 hitting on me.
Sure.
Trying to hang out with me. You know what I mean? They'd be like,
that would make me feel so dumb to have to be 21 and hit on a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
You're 18. You're just graduated from high school. That'd be the cusp of where I would do it. And I'm not trying to be like, I would never.
But there are plenty of guys. I mean, I'm sure you have been at a high school party where there was a 21 or 22-year-old, and you're like,
yeah, but that's always that one loser guy.
Right?
Yeah.
But he's the one who brings the booze. And like where I'm from, it was a really small town. There was multiple of them who like went away to college for a year, dropped out, came back home, started working with their dad, and then they would always throw parties and invite the high schoolers.
Yeah, there was a guy, Rob, that we knew that would get the booze and stuff, and he would come over, and my friends would be like, Rob's so cool. And I go, Rob's a loser. Rob is over 21, and he's hanging out with high school kids. I go, that's not cool. Yeah, we'll use him to get our booze and stuff and let him think that whatever he does with the girls is on their thing, whatever. But, yeah.
It's interesting. We had Bamboo, who is a Vietnam veteran, and Bamboo used to hook us up and let us use his place, but he would never be there. He didn't want to hang out with us. He was just like, don't let the man keep you down. He'd get us beer and he'd let us use his crib, but he never wanted to mess with us or the girls especially.
Well, from Wander Franco over to Justin Tucker. Former Baltimore Ravens kicker Justin Tucker has been suspended for the first 10 weeks of the 2025 regular season after the NFL found that he violated its personal conduct policy. The league announced that on Thursday. Tucker, who is 35, was accused of sexual misconduct by 16 massage therapists.
Yeah, it's kind of on him.
From 8 high-end spas and wellness centers in
what
the
if he
Baltimore
just got
area.
a big wiener?
Yeah.
And he just couldn't
control it.
Couldn't
like
control it.
Like the hurdle guy yesterday.
Yeah. It was always just flopping out.
So get this. Tucker can serve the suspension as a free agent and is free to sign with an NFL team.
But he can't play.
If he were to sign with the team, he could attend training camp and play in preseason games before the suspension starts on August 26th. Then he would be eligible for reinstatement on November 11th.
I don't know. He's a good kicker.
So let me ask you this. By the way, he's a good kicker. He was the best kicker in the NFL of all time, best kicker. And do you remember last year he wasn't kicking? He wasn't kicking well. There was like a wow. Do you think that's what this? He knew this stuff was coming out, and it was in his head.
Probably.
He probably knew the NFL was investigating, and they're probably going to suspend me
because we didn't hear about it until later. But he knew about it, and because I remember sitting here and talking with Martin Gramatic, I go, "What is going on with Justin Tucker?"
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Did he just fall off a cliff? Like, is it a certain point where you get older?
35 is pretty old for the NFL.
35 is, and it's like, is that it? Or now we know, is this it? Because it is very much a mental game.
Well, Deshaun Watson got 11 games, so they gave him one less. 10. I guess.
But Deshaun Watson was also doing the massage thing, right?
Yeah.
And Justin Tucker was doing it where he would come on to the girls, but so would.
That's kind of what Deshaun Watson was doing as well.
Yeah, very similar.
But I feel like Deshaun Watson was more aggressive.
I don't know. I don't know about being more aggressive.
Was there a situation where he put a girl's hand?
Maybe.
Was that something about where Justin Tucker? We heard that he just like left residue and would show
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, hey, check out this.
Well, he'd be like excited.
Right. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mean, that you can't control.
Yeah.
Move
I'm
this
excited
goalpost.
during most of the show.
Wait a minute.
Move that towel.
Yeah. You think he would see Deshaun if he's doing that all the time,
right?
And then he sees what's happening to Deshaun Watson. Maybe I should probably just shut it down. I should not keep going with like 60 girls or whatever it was.
Yeah. You know what's so funny is I say I'm kidding around. I'm like I'm excited right now. When I get a massage, oh my god, I'm almost petrified.
Yeah.
It goes back up into the system, into the hole. And,
you're going to the wrong place.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I always feel like, especially when I went to Ian's girl, and she used to beat me up, the last thing I thought about was sex during that thing. I would feel good and bad at the same time.
Yeah, if you're going and getting a massage and they're just barely touching, doing little finger stuff, you're like, ooh.
Which also is okay. Like sometimes that's a nice, relaxing kind of massage.
But I'm saying that as opposed to let me get in there and knead out the stuff, and you're like, oh, good Lord, are you mad at me? Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
If you're Tucker, you've made $50 million over your career. You're done. Just go off and disappear.
Yeah, do you try and play for another team?
You're 35. You didn't play that great your last season. You made a ton of money already.
Why? Because you go out tarnished like this.
And as soon as you join a team, all the stories are going to be about that.
As soon as you join a team, as soon as you miss a kick, why don't you massage it, idiot? You know what I mean? Like, and people are going to be holding stuff. The opposing team is going to be like,
yeah. I had a huge career. I made $50 million. I'm 35. I disappear for a couple years.
That's how
which really stinks because he was the greatest kicker. He was unbelievable, and now this is all people remember of him.
Yeah, well, them's the breaks.
Yeah.
He probably would have been, considered possibly like Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, statistically, he would have to be.
It's like him, Vinatieri. Those are the ones that are up there.
Yeah, those are the two big names. Yeah. Wild. Unbelievable. One more sports thing. Tonight, the 2025 NHL Draft is happening tonight, 7 p.m. on ESPN. Check it out. Watch all these 17 and 18-year-olds become multimillionaires.
Nobody's watching the NHL Draft. Nobody knows who any of those people are.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it.
Because you're drafting from college, and nobody watches college hockey.
And you're drafting from foreign countries.
Right.
And yeah.
You just you hear about it, and you hope that you get one of the names that you've heard about.
Yeah, and somebody else will let you know if they're good.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll get a Sports Center alert, whoever the Lightning take, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds cool.
And we have no opinion either way. because we have no idea.
Like, yeah, they say he's good.
NFL draft, huge.
Massive.
NBA draft, not as big. And a NHL draft, you're like,
no. And MLB even lower.
Oh, I don't even know if they have a draft.
Too many teams, too many people.
They're guys with minors and they're out of high school.
Yeah. I got to tell you, I watched The Rookie the other night. It just happened to be on. The Rookie with Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, that's a great movie.
Where he plays for the Devil. I got to tell you, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching it before, and then I was watching, and I was like, it's just a lot of heart. And you're like, oh, good for him.
Yeah.
You know, and he's the coach and the thing, and you're
but
like,
then you look back at the real story.
Yeah.
And they were like doing anything to put asses in the seat. And they just, they hired that one guy from Chicago that did that hired the midget and all that stuff. And, they were just doing things to get asses in the seat. So they went out and got this old guy because it was a good story and ended up making a movie about it. It ended up being an okay picture. But, the movie way better than the real life story, I think.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie. And Dennis Quaid's great.
I got to tell you, I am absolutely amazed that somebody can throw the ball 100 miles per hour.
Oh, sure.
And the
accuracy. And the control that
Could you imagine standing at the plate and letting someone throw 100 mile per hour fastball at you?
No.
No way.
It's funny when they'll do like videos of just like amateurs trying to hit like 100-mile fast and it's just
when
almost
David Wells
impossible.
Threw the ball. You stand in the batter's box, and it looks like that ball's coming right at you, and you could hear it. You could hear it flying through the air, and then it goes and drops down, and you're like, "How do people hit this?"
And whenever they show the changeup or the knuckleball or different stuff, and it's not rotating at all, and then as it comes in right before it gets to your bat, it just drops. Yeah, it's amazing.
The same thing with the hockey guys. When you see they can put the puck just
anywhere
exactly where they want to put it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I went in goal with the Lightning in the 90s, and Chris, what was his name? It was Dino Cicerelli, and what was that one dude's name? Chris Gratton. Gratton would go, where do you want it? In the shoulder? And he just popped me in the shoulder with the puck. Cicerelli hit me so hard, I still feel it in my chest. it was bad.
Hockey goalie's got to be just it's insane.
Worst.
It's
why
crazy.
It's not. I mean, you're wearing all that equipment, and then you're moving with the skill of a cat. You know, it's impossible.
And they're like the giant guy. They're all around, like everybody's around you trying to block your view and stuff. And then it's coming at you at like 100 miles an hour.
It's a frustrating position to play.
Jeez.
The U.S. and China have signed an agreement on trade, President Donald Trump said, adding that he expects soon to have a deal with India. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick told Bloomberg TV that the deal was signed earlier this week. Neither Lutnick nor Trump provided any details about the agreement.
Oh.
We just signed with China the other day, Trump said, late Thursday. It follows initial talks in Geneva in early May that led both sides to postpone massive tariff hikes and were threatening to freeze much trade between the two countries. Later talks in London set a framework for negotiations, and the deal mentioned by Trump appeared to be formalized in that agreement. The president likes to close the deals himself. He's the deal maker. We're going to have deal after deal, Lutnick said.
All right, good. Yeah. Deal after deal.
Making deals.
With us in China.
Making deals.
China.
No details, just deals.
It'll come.
We got a deal. We got a trade deal.
All right.
What happens? Trump makes peace in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
He settles he has a ceasefire between Iran and Israel, and gets Iran to agree to not have a nuclear program.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes over between Israel and Palestine, and he helps a ceasefire over there and some sort of agreement.
Still worst president ever.
No,
that's what people
I know,
say.
but this is what he does. He does that. He does is he fixes the tariff situation. He makes America profitable. We're still in debt, obviously, because the deficit's so bad, but we're making headway, and all that stuff goes good. Does he try to run for a third term?
Yes,
I think
he
either
does,
way.
right?
I think either way he tries to, but that just puts it over the top.
And he's like,
always
I got
puts it
brought
out
peace
there.
in the Middle East. Yeah. I ceasefire, Iran, no more nuclear. Right.
He'll say that the first election was stolen from him, so that doesn't count.
It's true.
Yeah, since the Biden election was stolen, that doesn't count. I should get a third term.
I wonder what would be the reasoning and how he would try to do that.
Or does he just put in Junior or Ivanka, and then he still runs it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that they get in as easy as he would.
Did we discuss, can he be vice president?
He can.
Yeah, okay.
He can, but I don't know that
I thought
that's...
that you can if you've already been president.
I think you can, because I've asked that question before. If you have
I know we discussed it. I don't remember.
Former president be vice president, and I believe the answer is yes. But does J.D. Vance pick Trump to be his vice president? I don't see that happening. It would be weird, but I wonder how ready this country would be to change those rules if everything goes great for the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Although there's still a good majority of this country that hate the guy.
Right. That's why I said, even if he does all those things, he'll still, he's the worst.
The worst ever.
You know. This is an interesting story. A 28-year-old Florida deputy named Justin Register from Polk County Sheriff's Office resigned on Wednesday after he was caught stealing cash during a traffic stop. Register had arrested a driver for not having a valid license. He took the guy's wallet and phone and put it in his patrol car's trunk for whatever reason. 2 other cops showed up, and they saw Register returning to the car's trunk multiple times. Eventually, Register returned the driver's belongings, and the driver said, "I'm missing $300 in cash." Everyone started looking for it. That's when Register went back to his trunk, opened a rifle bag, pulled out some folded cash, and said, "Oh, here it is." It was obvious enough to the other cops immediately. They immediately reported to their supervisor. In a statement, Sheriff Grady Judd said, "It makes me so angry I could chew the bark off oak trees."
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
That's the word the words he said?
"It makes me so angry I could chew the bark off of oak trees."
That's a good Grady Judd.
Because he betrayed the community's trust. That's why he's not law enforcement officer anymore. Register was arrested for theft, and the sheriff says that he would have been fired if he didn't resign. The department also said that all of its cops' previous arrests and traffic stops are being audited now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. See if there's any other complaints.
Because if you're taking, you could be planting, or you could be making stuff up and this and that. Yeah, it's terrible.
It calls everything into question at that point.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tell you, the ball's on the other guys to rat him out.
Yeah.
Not that they shouldn't have.
It's not
but
the 70s anymore.
It's hard. You got to break that blue wall.
Right.
Yeah, but if he gets caught and you find out that you knew, then maybe you get roped into it as well. Like, why didn't you say anything?
Sure. I understand. I mean, they're breaking the law. That's what you got to do. But it just takes some balls to rat out another cop.
And with all the body cam stuff and everything, you didn't see this? You guys didn't see this right in front of you?
Right.
Maybe you're not that great at being a police officer.
I don't want to lose my career because this guy's an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. The manager of a jewelry store got caught stealing expensive jewels after she shared selfies of herself wearing them on vacation.
Stupid.
Photos taken by the shop manager on a cruise proved to be her undoing, as she was found to have stolen more than $135,000 worth of diamond, silver, gold, and bespoke jewelry. She admitted to the theft and was sentenced to 28 months in prison.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't. You're never going to get away with it. I don't know how many times I got to say it. You're never going to get away with it. If you got away with it once and it went fine, don't try to do it again. And certainly don't take pictures. You got to be smart with what you do.
And if you steal $135,000 worth of jewelry from your jewelry store, sell it and buy other jewelry if you want jewelry. You know what I mean? So that it's not this, hey, didn't we have that in the store? Looks like Sarah's wearing that.
That blue sapphire Sarah has on her necklace. Yeah. We've been missing one just like it.
Not too great.
Dumb.
Well, the car's in my mother's name. It's okay.
Take it back. A lifeguard was impaled by a beach umbrella in New Jersey on Wednesday. The umbrella went through the woman's armpit and came out her back. Yeah. Thankfully, she's in stable condition. Sounds like she's going to be okay. But I guess windy day, umbrella. Think about a big, heavy umbrella getting pushed by the wind and just right into you.
Right through in that soft spot in your armpit.
I think of old school. Is this bad?
Yeah.
Is this bad? Oh, no.
Yes.
Is this bad?
So terrible. A new report says that 67% of American consumers say they are reducing spending on everything. The 3 areas they're cutting back most are.
All right, let me think about this because we're reducing spending.
If you're reducing spending, what are you cutting back on?
Funko Pops.
No, I don't buy a lot of Funko Pops. They're gifts.
Bijoubies.
Balooboos.
Laboo-boos.
Uber Eats.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Uber Eats, that's a good one, Joe.
Big
well,
one.
it says restaurants, Joe, so I'll
Okay.
tie that in with it. Going out or ordering in.
All right.
So either one of those, yes.
Amazon.
No.
Shopping.
New clothes.
Yeah.
And shows, like going out to concerts or, different venue stuff, and entertainment, it says.
Can I just tell you what's so great about Amazon? Good luck with your wedding this weekend, Jeff Bezos.
I have about him.
I have a Norelco razor, one of those that you kind of has like the three heads on it. It's an electric razor. I never use it. I've had it for probably 10 years. But I don't use it because I don't have a plug for it. Finally, I just went on Amazon, $6, ordered the plug, came here this morning.
It's amazing.
Ordered it last night. Yep. While I was in the shower, I ordered it, and it showed up this morning, 6 o'clock this morning.
That's why Jeff Bezos can do whatever he wants. I don't care.
Whatever he wants. That girl better give him butt stuff.
Yeah.
He can go to the Dominican Republic, have sex with a 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah. If he wants to.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, maybe not Dominican Republic, but some lesser countries.
He'll order it.
Yeah.
They'll be delivered to him.
His gift to the world far gives him a free pass.
Yeah.
But like Rob O'Neill, the guy who shot bin Laden, got a DUI. We don't let that guy go.
Right.
We don't let that guy go. They got a DUI. And I'm like, yeah, he's celebrating. He's leave him alone. He's shot bin Laden.
Yeah.
You pull that guy over and you run his thing and it says guy who shot bin Laden. You go, let me give you a ride home, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
You give that guy a break.
Yeah.
And no taxes.
Yeah, but
No
they actually gave him a court date for having a DUI.
Oh, come on.
Rude.
Stupid.
He's an American. What'd you make?
He's an
the court
American
date?
hero.
4th of July.
That's right.
What's
Idiots.
your contribution?
Yeah. What'd you do?
You arrested the hero.
Trying to stand on his shoulders to make yourself tall. Get out of here. YouTube is increasing its minimum age requirement to stream on the site to 16.
That
beginning on
makes sense.
On July 22nd. Users between the ages of 13 and 15 will still be allowed to appear, but they'll need to be visibly accompanied by an adult.
Okay, that makes sense.
Probably good.
Too many kids.
Yeah, but do you know how many 13 and 15-year-olds that are making $1 million a month that
They
are
can
like,
still do
what?
it.
Are
They
you
can still
kidding me?
do it. They just need their parents to get them locked in.
Hey, Dad, I'll pay you $50,000 a month to
Yeah.
stand behind me while I do this stuff.
That sounds crazy, but it's 100% happening.
It totally is. It totally is. And I'm just unboxing stuff, and I'm making millions of dollars, and I'm 13 years old. Wild. Here's some science stuff for you. China unveiled a new spy drone that is the size of a mosquito.
Oh, we were talking about this after the show yesterday.
The U.S. has similar bug-sized drones, but not quite as small. So
I think we do, and
Yeah.
they're not going to tell you about it.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
they don't want you to know.
And then would you in a million years try this? Would you let this happen? Researchers in China came up with a new way to treat sinus infections. And it says it works already on animals. They've tried it on animals. Instead of antibiotics, they shoot a swarm of microscopic robots up your nose. They think the technology could be ready for prime time in 5 years.
So they shoot the robotic things up your nose, and then they're able to control them.
Yeah, so I
So
guess
they
they're
can go
going to...
and yeah,
I'm
I
in.
might do that.
Oh, no way. And it goes to your brain, and then they take you over, and, all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to have a glass of milk. I'm going to kill the president. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, maybe.
No, I'll give it a shot.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I
think,
agree. I'll let Gio give it a shot.
Yeah, I think I wait until 5 years after you give it a shot and see how it goes.
Because I think eventually that's how all medicine will be. There'll be little drones they can send in
eventually.
and repair organs and stuff.
I mean, it's just like right now. Are you getting a car and letting it drive by itself?
No, and I was reading those Tesla cabs in Austin. There's tons of problems with them.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They're crashing. There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a ton of incidents.
It's just some things we're just not there yet.
No.
I mean, you're not going to get there unless you start doing it.
Sure.
So we've come a long way in a
Unless
short
you
amount
have
of time.
Idiots like Gio that let him put robots in his nose.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in. Let's do it.
You can now get paid $35 per poop in Japan.
Why Japan?
Well, and also only if your poop is good enough. It's a pharmaceutical
good
company that is researching gut bacteria, and they say only 5% to 10% of people have poop that is high quality enough for their purposes, what they're looking for.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I don't know what they're looking for.
I think
I
it
don't
just-
know that I necessarily got it, but if that was a job, I can. Well, I don't know. Lately, I've been backed up.
Well, you can try it out. Just poop in a box and write Japan on it.
Just send it over there.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry.
Joe, mail it for me.
Don't worry, the post office will lose it. Terrible. Terrible. This doesn't really make any sense to me. You know how there's all these different hacks and stuff that they have, and you're like, oh, that's a cool hack. This doesn't seem like a good hack at all. It doesn't even really make sense. A TikToker's landline mode hack for an iPhone is going viral. It's a custom version of Do Not Disturb you can set up so it still lets your phone ring. Then you leave your phone in a specific spot in the house, like a landline phone.
Okay.
It's supposed to let you focus. So, in other words, you're just leaving your phone in another room.
I get you. So yeah,
dumb.
That is pretty dumb.
And why you Do Not Disturb, but it still rings? I don't understand.
If you can't control yourself with your phone,
Yeah.
then you got bigger problems.
Are you talking to yourself right now? Or
Yes.
No? I was just making sure you're giving yourself affirmations.
I was laying in bed last night, put the phone down, picked the phone back up, put the phone down. I couldn't fall asleep, so I just kept checking the phone. And all I could hear is Carmen going, every time you look at it, it sets you back 2 minutes or whatever you were saying yesterday on the show.
Yeah, like they just say like that light, the blue light or whatever.
Yeah.
It basically stimulates your brain so it keeps you awake.
Yeah.
So
That's Future Mike's problem.
Yeah. So anytime you wake up during the night, you should not look at your phone.
Well, I can't help it. It's right there, and it's constantly making noises. Raccoons at my front door.
I put mine on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
You do? I need to know what's going on.
No, there's because you can go in and set the things that'll come through, and there's only a couple things. There's a short list of people that can contact me, and my outdoor cameras go off.
Both my kids have doors from their bedroom that lead onto a balcony.
Yeah.
And, Joey, I'm not even so much concerned with as much as I am Juliana. And the other night, it went off. The alarm went off. The Ring doorbell went off at like 10 o'clock at night. I opened it up and I looked, and there were two little kids sneaking through the back door. They're just neighborhood kids that stop by to say hi. But, I need to keep an eye on that stuff.
Yeah, sure.
First of all, if it's not kids, and second of all, if it is kids, I don't want boyfriends making their way through the back.
Yeah.
That and with that Weapons movie coming out where all the kids just run out of their houses. You got to see if they run out with their arms out to the side. You don't know what the hell's going on. I remember watching a Dateline where there was a girl that was like, I don't know, 13, 15, something like that. She waited for her mom to go to bed, snuck out, and they had, obviously everybody has cameras and stuff, and they see her run down the street and then get in a car and go.
No.
Never saw her again.
Oh, see, I
and
can't.
she was talking to some dude online and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. How rough is that?
I can't handle that.
Yeah.
I can't handle it at all. The good thing about the Ring doorbell is you can talk through it.
Right.
So imagine being a 12-year-old kid sneaking over to your friend's house and then all of a sudden hearing, go away.
Yeah.
I just got out there and I go away.
What does your wife call it? Driveway ghost?
Yeah. Every time I'm in the backyard, I hear, ooh, it's the driveway ghost. I go, shut up, dummy.
This sounds like something, Mike, you would enjoy.
Okay.
Would you like to go on a coolcation?
Yes.
Do you know what a coolcation is?
I would imagine it's a vacation that's not to the Caribbean or not someplace hot, someplace where it's cold.
The new summer travel trend is coolcations.
Where is the cool K? Where do they go to?
It means skipping the summer heat and traveling to somewhere with cooler temps. So places with mountains, lakes, forest, whatever, so you're not going to, like you said, to the beach.
I went on a coolcation in June, and we went to Alaska.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the only time you can really go to Alaska is in June because that's when it's, those months, summer months here. But it was still pretty goddamn cold.
Yeah.
You can go up to like Smoky Mountains in Tennessee and it'll be up in the 70s.
Yeah, 70s, but I'm talking about it was in the 40s in Alaska.
Right.
Yeah, it was wild because we were going to go on a coolcation a few years back because my son had never seen snow. He's born in Florida, lived in Florida, whatever. So we were talking about going to the Poconos or going to Michigan or doing something like that. And then I was like, outside Vegas, they have snow and stuff. And we did. And it was like 70 degrees, but it was snow and we were tubing and stuff. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Today is two different national days. Today is National Sunglasses Day. How often do you not wear? Do you wear sunglasses?
I never wear sunglasses.
That's so weird that you raw dog. I always. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I have 4 pairs of sunglasses just in my car.
If I don't have my sunglasses, I'm pissed. I'm like, oh no, like 100%. Right away. I'm like, my day's gonna suck.
I can't stand being outside without sunglasses.
Same.
It's awkward for me to wear them.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because they're too small on your head?
No, I bought giant head glasses too.
Same.
No, I don't know why they just bug me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a must.
Carmen, you wear sunglasses. I saw you with your aviators on the other day.
Yeah. I usually wear them, but the only thing that sucks is I can't use my phone with them. I don't know what it is, but like if I'm in the passenger seat or if I'm out, like filming stuff, I can't see anything on my screen with my sunglasses.
Oh, because you probably have polarized lenses.
Yeah. So I have to take them off. So I'm always constantly up and down with them. But like this weekend, we have a 7-on-7 tournament. So I'll be filming and I take my golf.
We have it?
What?
We have a 7-on-7?
Yeah.
Team mom.
No. I am officially a coach, bitches.
Oh. What does that mean?
Coach Carmen, what's up?
What does that mean, Coach Carmen?
I'm
means coaches are only allowed on the sidelines.
No, the athletic director Suarez made Chad put me as a coach.
Yeah, it's like Gio said, so they give you more access.
Yeah.
Well,
like
no.
You can't just be hanging out. Girlfriends can't just be hanging out on the sidelines.
Yeah.
You got to be a coach.
No, not that. Basically, so I can have more responsibilities and I can have like more because like you have to be a coach through the Hillsborough County to be able to ride the bus, and you have to have like a certain amount of coaches per kids on the buses.
And if you were to give any of the kids a ride or anything, it's weird if it's just some lady. But now if it's a coach, it's a different story.
Right.
Coach him up, Coach Carmen.
Yeah. So Coach Carmen is official. What's up?
Are you going to be running the linebackers? Or what are you doing?
Listen, I'm slowly but surely I will be a position coach at some point.
Defense, offense.
69.
Yeah. Whoa.
Easy guy. High school.
Wanda Franco.
Calm it down.
Wanda Franco.
So we have a 7-on-7 tournament this weekend.
Sorry, Coach, I was unaware.
Exactly. And but so like when I film, I take my golf umbrella with me and I hold it and then I film, and then that way I don't need sunglasses.
Good idea, Coach.
That's where we're going with this conversation.
Oh, you should get like a headset and stuff during the season on the sidelines.
I'm gonna get one of those toy ones.
Yeah. And just look all serious.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you, Carmen.
Coach. Call her Coach.
Yeah.
Sorry, Coach.
Thank you.
Can I get a Coach Carmen jersey?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. We should come up with Coach Carmen merch.
But yeah.
Carmen, you should get all your jersey stuff like the brand Coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Coach.
That would be expensive.
Carmen, what if we sold shirts for the benefit of Chamberlain? We sold Chambo, Coach Carmen. It says Chambo in the front,
CCC.
Carmen in the back, and then 69.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
I don't know what your number is.
Right. Yeah, we can figure something out. But yeah, definitely. Listen, anything to raise money, I'm in. We're still working on that stuff with like Johnny B and, so yeah.
Oh, comedy show.
Yeah, the comedy show.
So do you still got to make the chicken nuggets now that you're a coach? Or you moved on past that?
No, I'm still.
You do?
Yeah, I'm still team mom / coach Carmen.
No, you got to delegate now.
No, not yet. Well, listen, eventually, hopefully, there are, they did announce like the school is changing to a technical school in a couple of years. So that will be a huge help to the team and everything like that. Well, and just the parents of the kids that, go there.
It'll draw in more people, yeah.
We'll draw in more people. But yeah, it's going to be like, I want to say like a medical tech school, and they all have like other programs like that. So it'll definitely draw in, kids with parents that can be involved and stuff like that. So, but that doesn't start until 2026, 2027.
Coach Carmen.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, it's official.
Will you send your new baby to Chambo?
I'll send him wherever Chad goes.
Oh, man.
Right. So today is National Sunglasses Day, and it is also National Bingo Day. When was the last time you played bingo?
B12. I love bingo.
Yeah.
Me and Monica have been trying to go for like months now.
I'll go.
And
I told you my mom used to play meat bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never told us where it was.
I forget where it is. And like the prize is like steaks and stuff.
That's
and
great.
different kinds of sausages.
Oh, I'd play meat bingo for sure.
Me and Monica want to go, Gio. You need to find that out and send it over because
Carmen, I'm just letting you know right now.
So bad.
If you play meat bingo, you might get pregnant.
Yeah.
I bet it's like in some VFW hall in Newport Richie or something.
Sure.
But hey,
It should be.
That's fine. fine. Yep. I'm in.
She gets T-bones and different steaks and meats and all kinds of stuff.
She still does it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Find out. Let us know.
Once a week.
Yeah.
The prosecution gave its closing argument yesterday in the Diddy trial. The defense goes today. So Diddy trial almost over.
Wrapping up.
The defense called no witnesses, and not even Diddy. So it made it very easy. And then I saw new charges today against Diddy and his son, saying that they lured a girl in. I'm sorry, it was a guy. They lured a guy in for sexual assault.
Wild.
Yeah, that is so weird.
I was reading that they think they're only going to be able to get him on the racketeering charges.
I don't know. I haven't been able to follow
It's tough to follow
because you can't watch it.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're only hearing about other people's reports of it, so you don't really know what's going on.
You got to read a lot about it. But yeah, the last thing I read was they don't know that all the sexual charges are going to stick, but the racketeering charges will. Is like what some people think.
All I know is Diddy will never be the same.
No,
never be the same.
Well, he's got to have good lawyers, though. I'm sure he's got the best money can buy.
Right, but he's going to run out of money.
Yeah,
he's not
that's
going to
a
be
lot of
able to have 12
money.
Kookaroos anymore.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, and who's going to want to work with them and all this stuff.
And
there'll be plenty of people that want to work with him still, yeah.
Have you guys seen the pictures and videos from the raid that were leaked?
With all the baby oil and stuff? Yeah,
and
I did see a
literally
couple.
just boxes and boxes of baby oil and I can't remember what the other lube was.
Yeah.
You know, KY maybe. You know that Johnson & Johnson's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
We don't need
like giant tubs of like 100 bottles
I
of
think it was
oil.
like Astroglide or something.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Yes.
but literally, it looked like an Amazon warehouse.
Yeah.
With all the packages and boxes of it. It was insane. He even had it in like a cigar. What is that called?
humidor.
The humidor, yeah. And it was just filled with baby oil and Astroglide.
What is going on?
I like my baby oil room temperature.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Osbournes, Sharon and Kelly talking about P. Diddy's Willie?
I don't, but
They were like, I bet you P. Diddy has a big willy. And it's shiny and smooth. And they were
yeah.
talking about, now I just think about it greased up.
Oh.
Yeah.
And not with them, you know.
No.
They were looking more at
But-
Jack and Ozzy.
it was other.
What?
I said Jack.
Jack, as in his son, Jack.
Yeah.
And also
Jack and Ozzy.
Yeah, Jack and also
Jack and
Ozzy. Yeah, but Diddy, apparently he was watching other dudes. He would bring other dudes
Oh,
in
he was doing things with other dudes.
to hook up with the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Like a pimp.
I mean, it's just weird because you think of a guy like that. And did you see TMZ got his ex at the gas station yesterday, just pumping gas? Oh my God, is she incredible looking?
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
And to think he's banging all these hot chicks and dudes, it's just hard for me to imagine.
Plus, I think he definitely had both Tupac and Biggie killed
Why though?
because he benefited the most from it all.
Yeah, but I mean, Biggie was his best friend.
Was he?
I don't know.
I
Or
mean,
did he say no?
yeah.
And was it Biggie was the star and he was just the side
producer
guy,
and
the
yeah.
producer, whatever. I want to be the star.
yeah. I'm Batman. I don't want to be Robin.
Yep.
Yeah, he wanted to be Frank, not Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got to be Sammy because I'm black.
You take them both out. Now you're like the guy, the mogul.
Dude, I can't stop thinking about that movie, Get Him to the Greek.
So
'Cause
good.
Diddy's so good in that movie.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then you made me think earlier when you were talking about Dennis Quaid. There's one scene where one of the girls is banging Seth Rogen. She goes, "Oh my God, you're so hot. You look like Dennis Quaid." And he goes, "Dennis Quaid, Randy, maybe."
Diddy in Maid with Vince
Maid
Vaughn.
is great, yeah.
Great.
Diddy's fantastic.
Great.
You drinking the witch after dinner?
Cardiff Giant.
The Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez wedding festivities kicked off yesterday, and celebrities have been pouring into Venice. So far, they've seen Kim and Khloe Kardashian, plus Kris, Kylie, and Kendall Jenner. Ivanka Trump is there, Jared Kushner and their kids, Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, newly single Orlando Bloom. Tom Brady is out there.
Yeah. Saw that.
Leonardo
Saw it too,
DiCaprio, Usher, Carly Kloss, I don't know who that is, and fashion designer Diane von Furstenberg.
So Tom Brady's dating that Irina Shrank.
Yeah.
Her name?
The
She was
model.
the one that went out with the raccoon from Guardians of the
Bradley
Galaxy.
Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. I can't believe that's the way I'd identify
Yep.
her. She went out with Bradley Cooper. She's pretty hot, but I don't I don't know. I mean, he seems to like that model type.
Yeah, that's right in his wheelhouse.
I think we all like that.
No, but I mean, I think there's plenty of other hot girls, but he likes that tall, skinny, I got to look kind of thing. He likes that model look.
By the way, Carly Kloss is Joshua Kushner's wife.
Who's Joshua Kushner?
Joshua Kushner is Kushner, yeah. American businessman and investigator. Is he Jared's brother?
I don't know.
I would imagine. But yeah, he's his brother.
Yeah, Tom Brady's new girl kind of looks like Angelina Jolie a little bit. She's got that look to her.
Yeah.
Like, see that?
Yeah. I mean, she's sexy.
Blank.
Oh, sorry.
She's sexy for sure. And yeah. But I mean, is that like to me, I like Brad Pitt's new girlfriend better.
I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
Let me see. What is her name?
I don't remember. If you say it, I'll know.
The girl that, remember when Brady was still here and it was rumored he was dating some chick and ride around in an electric Hummer?
Yeah.
That girl was way hotter than this girl.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think that there's like that girl is beautiful, obviously, this Irina girl. But to me, that's not my type. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't kick her out of bed.
But that like supermodel.
Right. I don't like that.
Look,
It's too clean. I want a little dirty. Inez. Yeah, that's her.
I like more like girl next door look.
Yeah. I like you know who I think is sexy as all hell is John Cena's wife.
Yes.
John Cena's wife is gorgeous to me.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm not mad at Brad Pitt's new girlfriend, but she's not Brad Pitt caliber. She got a little bit of a horse face.
But I think that's good. I think that adds a little character, and I think that I wouldn't say horse face.
And she looks a lot like Heidi. What was the
Bloom?
No.
Heidi Fleiss.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Heidi Fleiss was very much the white trash version of that girl.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Seems like
kind of looks
that.
like Jen Sturger a little bit.
Now Jen Sturger's hot. That's a good looking woman.
Subway is offering a Happy Gilmore meal that includes one of 4 cups with different characters. You got Happy.
Okay.
You got Shooter
McGavin.
You got Ben Stiller's Hal. You're in my world now, Grandma.
Check the name
and
tag.
Happy's new caddy, Oscar, which I believe is Bad Bunny.
I don't know.
I think so.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. I got to tell you, Bad Bunny, I didn't want to like him. He was on Saturday Night Live when he did that Shrek skit with the Please Don't Destroy guys. It was fantastic.
I don't really get Bad Bunny. I don't understand what he does, and I know he's a singer and all that stuff, but I know he's at a targeted group, and I'm not in that group.
Yeah, he's more international, you know. And
I'm glad Happy Gilmore 2 is going straight to Netflix. I don't have to go see it in the theater.
Right.
Yeah, because I want to see it, but I wouldn't.
You know it's going to stink.
I wouldn't want to go to the theater. It might be good.
It's going to be as good as the first Happy Gilmore.
Swartzen said it was great.
Yeah, but he's in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the guy who his number one paycheck comes from Adam Sandler.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
What's he going to say?
Brian Wilson's cause of death was respiratory arrest with sepsis and cystitis as contributing causes. He also had neurodegenerative disorder, obstructive sleep apnea, chronic respiratory failure, and chronic kidney disease.
Jeez.
And I don't want to get old. I mean, that's...
But also, you don't want to do the amount of drugs that he's done over the years. And if he's got sleep apnea and he's not treating it, I mean, clearly he's been told some things that he's ignored.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
He doesn't seem like a vision of health.
Yeah, but also, how old was he?
Well, he's got to be in his 70s.
He was 82.
80s,
so yeah, that's a hell of a life.
Yeah,
good run.
Yeah, all 80 years old, 60 years of doing drugs.
Rock star your whole life.
Yeah.
Right. Whole life, too. Yeah, because he's a kid.
Definitely a genius. And
Yes.
I'm not taking anything away from him. Definitely a genius. Definitely on a different level than most people. And, when it comes to music. But also that it could be the thing that eventually was his downfall because it made him crazy.
Also, Joe, you can identify innovator.
Oh, yeah.
Innovator, for
That's
sure.
right.
The Grateful Dead's 1977 concert film is coming to theaters and IMAX in August to celebrate the band's 60th anniversary.
Oh, can't wait.
You're not going to go? Not going to go?
I don't like anything about the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
I like the Cherry Garcia ice cream.
The only thing I like about the Grateful Dead is watching Miles Teller dance. Watching guys do weird, awkward dances to the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Now, if you told me that you had tickets to go see the Grateful Dead at the Sphere, if I wanted to go, I'd go, okay, I'll check that out. But I am not interested in going to any other Dead shows. I don't want to see a 13-minute jam session for each song. I don't really particularly like their music. And I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
We were talking about what bands would be good for the playing in the Sphere. Eagles are playing in there. Grateful Dead, we thought would be interesting. Fish, obviously, was a huge thing. Whatever.
The Backstreet Boys are about to play there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But, who would, really utilize the Sphere as part of their thing? I forget who I was talking to the other day, but they brought up a really good band that I think would fit in there very well. You're not a fan.
So U2 I thought was really good. The Eagles, I don't think you're really utilizing the Sphere, but certainly a big enough band to where they could be doing a residency. I think a Lady Gaga would be somebody who would be good there. A Taylor Swift, somebody who utilizes the entire arena.
Can you imagine if Taylor Swift played the Sphere? It'd be
crazy. It'd be insane.
The ticket price would be astronomical.
Yeah.
What about this band to utilize the Sphere? And it's a big band, and I think in that venue would really be cool. Tool.
Yeah.
I know you're not a fan.
That would be huge.
Not that I'm not a fan. It'd just be a lot of black, shaky light.
No, their show, they have all kinds of, the time that I saw them, they had these big floating spheres that were floating huge visual
maybe
show.
I just don't know enough about them.
Yeah, they put on a
Maynard
big
is
show.
very visual, weird stuff. I got to tell you, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit was, what's his name? I'm sure he would come up with all kind of
The Tool
crazy
show
stuff.
that I saw, man, you couldn't even see him. He stood in the back, in the dark.
That's weird.
But there was all kinds of weird,
and then
trippy.
Then he plays Jenga.
Yeah,
and then he play Jenga on stage.
But yeah, Tool would definitely utilize that.
Right, and they have a big enough following where that would sell out.
Huge.
A whole month.
Yeah.
Let me just see if you like any of these songs.
Yes.
You do?
Oh, I like this. You don't like this?
It's Grateful Dead.
Yeah. I'm not a Grateful Dead fan. I couldn't name more than this and Casey and Matt or whatever.
Yeah.
Casey Jones.
Driving that train high on cocaine.
Driving that train high on cocaine.
Surprisingly, I know a lot of these songs.
Jones, you better watch your speed.
This is great.
Yeah.
Devil's a friend of mine.
All right. I mean, if you're feeling like folk music, then yeah. But I don't know that I can go see this in concert.
No, I'm definitely not going to see it in concert.
I lit up from Reno,
Plus, he's dead.
He who?
Jerry Garcia.
Yeah.
So and he sings most of these songs.
Oh no, does he? I thought he was just a guitar
three
player.
that we played.
I thought he was the main dude.
I thought he was the guitar player. I thought
that's
there was
him singing.
Is it? I don't know.
He's got that sweet voice. Ugh.
I'm good. Yeah.
Out.
Joe, I think would love that.
No, I think the Flaming Lips would probably be a good show.
Oh, that would, the Flaming Lips would be great. I don't even know their music. I just know that they're so visual.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking Heads would be good.
Right, something like that.
Somebody that, who else would be good? Ozzy.
Yeah.
Ozzy would be good.
Would have
Something
been
like
good.
that. Yeah.
Would have been good.
Yeah.
Now they're just going to wheel them out there.
When I saw the U2 clip and they made it look like they were playing in front of a gas station that was in the middle of the desert, that was pretty cool.
It is amazing to be in there and to see everything right above your head. And they got drones flying in there, and it's pretty amazing.
I would like to go.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's find something that'd be cool, and we'll all go.
All right. I'm in.
Can't say we can't say we won't go because we've been going.
Yeah.
Germany. Did you see this? The 18-wheeler hit the bucket
that
truck.
was wild, yeah.
There was a guy in Louisiana that was working on a bucket truck trying to change a
he's
traffic
in the bucket?
light.
Yeah.
He's in
Yeah.
the bucket, and an 18-wheeler made a turn and clipped the bucket, and then the guy is strapped into the bucket, so he's just hanging out of it.
Oh,
Isn't
man.
that crazy? Oof.
But you know that trucker was like, all right, I got to make this turn. There's a construction guy there. They're doing something. And he's like looking there, doesn't even see the guy in the bucket.
No, who looks up?
Yeah.
How often do you look at a man's shoes?
That's true. That's true. Finally, in news, Netflix has given the green light to Free Burt, a 6-episode scripted comedy series starring, co-created, and executive produced by Burt Kreischer, who has done 6 stand-up specials for Netflix. In Free Burt, I wonder if it's Free Burt or if it's like Free Burt, like Free Bird.
Right.
Kreischer, shirtless comedian, party legend, perpetual wild card,
Shirtless comedian.
finds himself in uncharted territory when his daughters are accepted to an elite Beverly Hills private school. When his unbridled antics turn his family into outcasts, he decides to put on a shirt and stifle his true nature to fit in better.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for Bert, man.
It seems like it's kind of a spinoff from The Machine, the movie. Because that was like he embarrassed his daughter.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, all these comedians want to do a show about their real life.
Well, I mean, that was the big thing. Remember, the big thing in the 90s was, what's your act?
Yeah.
And how do we make it into a TV show? Seinfeld, Tim Allen, Roseanne, Brett Butler, like all of them.
It's all based on their stand-up.
All based on, their kind of stuff, whatever. Even because they talked about Shane Gillis with tires. Tires, Gerber, his father owned a tire company.
Really?
Yeah.
And I think, did Shane work there?
I think he worked at a car dealership.
Yeah,
Shane did. But so it's all kind of stuff,
Let me tell you what's great about Shane. I saw a video of him at the UFC fight behind Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Where he made that face. Yeah. He made that dumb face.
Yeah.
He's great.
He
man.
makes me laugh more than anybody right now.
Because he is the funny friend that we all have.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, is Shane coming over to the party? All right, cool. Shane's coming. Shane's fun.
Like whether he says something or he's doing something, he constantly makes me laugh every day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, good for Bert. Congratulations and much success to him. I think he'll be good. At what point do we get roles in the show, you think?
I mean, come on.
I mean,
Steve did it for
Byrne
us.
did it, yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't had a chance to put Bert on the spot yet. Steve Byrne, Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Anybody that's got a vehicle for us, just put us in it.
Let's do it.
I imagine, much like Tires and Segura show, there'll be a lot of his friends and cameos in it.
Why do you think that Bert wasn't in Segura's show?
Yeah.
I assumed they filmed it when he wasn't around or something. I don't know.
I mean,
Bert made a big deal about it.
Yeah, and if that's your best friend, you don't figure out how to make time,
Yeah. I mean, maybe you want your business partners already and you're looking to separate yourself at some point.
That's what I think. I think it's like radio guys, the Mitch and Joe show. Mitch and Joe work separately on the weekends to let you know that they can still do things on their own. You know?
Probably, yeah.
What was better? Bert doing the hotel, leave the room for the maid. Do you remember that?
Sure, yeah.
Or Bert and Tom's dance videos?
Bert and Tom's dance videos.
They were pretty good, man. They were pretty good.
The maid thing was good, too, though.
The maid thing was great.
Main thing was funny. Bert's video was funny where he was dancing. Tom took it to a completely new level.
Tom spent $50,000 on his.
Right.
Yeah.
and I think that really elevated both of them and made people realize that Tom could do bad thoughts and do stuff like that.
Yeah. Tom with that Steven Seagal wig is just it's
and
fantastic.
the girls at the beginning watching Bert dance. Oh, gross. That's so good.
And then super fat Bert at the end with the stab. Yeah.
I just watched The Machine again like a couple days ago. And the one scene when they're like just in a random in front of the street and someone spray paints Tom as fat on the wall. Just little stuff like that is so funny to me.
I thought The Machine was very good.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I thought maybe probably knowing Bert, I was a little closer to it. I probably enjoyed it a little bit more. But if I saw that movie, I would still laugh as hard as I did.
Yeah,
I thought it was the Russian stuff was very funny.
I hadn't watched it since it first came out, and I watched it again a couple days ago. It was funny. It was really good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's it for news.
All right. Good, Galvin. Thank you very much. Joe, how you doing over there?
I'm doing good, Michael.
All right. Every once in a while, I hear a chirp and your mic's on. I want to remind everybody this 4th of July, 1 week from today, we will be live at the Beach Club in Siesta Key. Our band Pipple Toddler will be playing. We'll be out there to kick off your big, what is mostly a 3-day weekend for most people, which may even start on Thursday for a lot of you. But we'll be out there on Friday, and we'll be doing our thing. We're hot off of the Whiskey Willie's performance. So
yes.
We want everybody to come on out to the Beach Club in Siesta Key. We haven't been there in some time.
Always a blast down there. That's such a cool place. So much fun.
Hot chicks. That's the real key.
Are you guys scoping out other dive bars to continue the dive bar tour?
Yes. What we're doing now is dealing with time. And getting everybody all lined up because everybody in the band has real jobs. So we're all so busy. But we will get it locked in. Whiskey Willie's. I don't know if you know this. The people who own Whiskey Willie's own about 5 dive bars around the Tampa Bay area.
Did not know that.
From Pinellas Park to Wesley Chapel to Brandon. So
have we met Willie yet?
Willie died. He was a pirate.
I met his whiskey last night.
He was a pirate back in the day. He left a map for a bunch of kids in the New England house.
Not my Willie.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll be expanding that probably sometime in August. because we got 4th of July, then we got the Bone Beach Bash, which we're playing at.
It goes fast. Like every weekend's booked up with something.
That's the thing. And then next thing you know, in August, we're going away. So
then football season starts.
Yeah. Can't wait. All right, let's take a break. And we come back. I'll hit your phone calls, 800-771-1025. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Let's have some summer fun in the summer sun, Bone fam. It's the Neutral Summer of Music. Presented by Neutral. Win tickets to some of the summer's biggest shows like Thomas Rhett, Katy Perry, Jason Aldean, and more. Plus, score Neutral summer gear, including hats and coolers. Scan the QR code at participating Florida Circle K's, Miller's Ale House, or at the Blind Goat in Tampa to enter. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still a pretty decent ride for you for this Friday morning commute. That's on both sides of the bay. Hillsborough and Pinellas County accident-free on all the major roadways, 275, 75, I-4. Looks like the usual slowdown starting to build a little bit into downtown Tampa. That's southbound 275 and westbound I-4. Nothing major right now. Looks pretty good for this time of morning. Everything else running up to speed as well. The toll roads, Veterans Expressway and Leroy Summit Expressway, problem-free right now, and all of the Bay Area bridges running up to speed in both directions. I'm Monica with traffic.
Accidents don't happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And that's exactly why the team at Farah and Farah is available to take your calls 24/7. If you've got questions, they've got answers. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Tampa.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
If you want great food, cold beer, and a reason to get off the couch, Hooters has it locked down this summer. Start with their Buffalo Shrimp Special. 10 shrimp tossed in whatever sauce you're craving, plus a pile of fries, and it won't crush your wallet either. Or switch it up. Hit the tacos. 3 options: shrimp tacos, mahi tacos if you're feeling fancy, or chicken tender tacos if you're staying landlocked. And yeah, they throw in curly fries or tots because they actually know what you want. Now, let's talk beer. Big Daddy mugs of Bud or Bud Light, just $6. Mick Ultra, $6.50, or just go big with buckets. 5 for $25. They have 11 locations in the Tampa Bay area, and everybody loves Hooters. Plus, they have 2 new locations coming this summer. Go to originalhooters.com to find the location near you. Stop by Hooters and make sure you tell them Mike Calta sent you.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota, where the low and locked-in sales event is going on all month long. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. June's begun, and you should begin on that summer body. It's the perfect time to join for $1 with enrollment and membership starting at $9.99 a month. Go to crunch.com for over 500 locations nationwide. I'm at Crunch 5 days a week. I have my own personal trainer. There's no reason you can't, too. Also, you can work any of the $1 million worth of shiny new equipment on your own. Memberships, $9.99 a month, and enrollment $4. Hurry, offer ends soon. Go to crunch.com and let's get crunched.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. Maybe you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect time to get a brand new truck or SUV. Well, let me tell you, that time is right now during the Ford Employee Pricing Sales Event. You might have seen it on the news. You might have heard your friends talking about it, not really knowing what it means. You are going to pay exactly what a Ford employee pays across a full line of trucks and SUVs. This unprecedented opportunity is giving you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. You need to make your plans now to go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. If you haven't laid your eyes on the brand new, big, beautiful showroom, it really does have to be seen to be believed. They're right on US 19 in Clearwater, and you can always check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America. Make sure when you get in there, you let them know that John Senning sent you.
It's Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I've got something important to talk to you about, your 401k. If you have changed jobs, there are two very important considerations. You don't want to leave your 401k behind, and you don't want to roll it over into your new company plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. 401ks will often have limited investments or age-based options. Since companies have to make choices to suit all employees, they may not be suited to you, which could cost you fees and money. When you roll over your 401k into an IRA, you not only keep your money growing tax deferred, but you also gain access to a world of investment options specifically designed for you. Trajan Wealth and our fiduciary advisors have helped thousands, and we can do the same for you. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot $479 per month or a new Honda Accord Hybrid just $359 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda, online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Going up. Prices keep going up these days. It feels like being on an elevator that only goes up. Going up. But not at Metro. We're pushing the down button. Going down. We've lowered prices. Get one line of 5G data for $40, period. That's 20% lower. And you get a free Samsung 5G phone when you bring your number. Only at Metro.
5-year guarantee on eligible plans. Exclusions apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Now is the time to join Achieva Credit Union. For a limited time, Achieva is offering up to $250 bonus when you open any checking account. Achieva also has excellent rates on all kinds of loans. Find out more at achievacu.com.
Let's talk about these potential looming tariffs on cars, because there's 2 things you can do to avoid the hit. Number 1, buy now from a dealer with a huge inventory like Stingray Chevrolet, because every vehicle that's on their lot now or in transit is pre-tariff. But if you do end up buying a vehicle, if and when these tariffs hit, there's another guaranteed way to offset the price increase, and that is don't pay a dealer fee, because that fee can cost you an additional $1,000 to $1,500. And believe me, most dealers are for sure going to continue to charge it, regardless of the fact that their customers are already going to have to absorb the price increases caused by tariffs. Not at Stingray Chevrolet. Because of their no dealer fee policy, you automatically will save $1,000 to $1,500, and that, my friends, is a great way to offset any potential tariffs. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
I'm honored by the number of referrals that Bernetti PA gets from others in our legal profession. We have represented clients referred to us by other law firms and even represented judges. They've called us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Tight on cash? Say less. McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Indulging your sweet tooth or craving something savory? Tired of the same old, same old? Pick from your favorites like a creamy vanilla cone for $1.50 or a small frappe like rich caramel or chocolatey mocha for just $3.50. Quick snack breaks to late night cravings and everything in between. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It doesn't matter where in the world you are, when you eat McDonald's fries, you're home. Day or night, rain, shine, good day or bad, there's something about golden, crispy, medium fries that feels like everything is going to be okay. And now I can get them for free when I spend $1 on any order in the McDonald's app. A deal so good, might as well pair with a classic quarter pounder with cheese or the iconic Big Mac. Get a little taste of home with Mickey D's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 7/31/25 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a week. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, cruise through a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. During the Kia Summer Sales Event, drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Your water may not be safe. Forever chemicals that stay in the body for years have been found in drinking water, linked to kidney cancer, testicular cancer, and ulcerative colitis. If you or a loved one was diagnosed, you may be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan is investigating these claims now. There's no cost to get started and no fee unless we win. Call 1-800-555-6666 or visit forthepeople.com/PFAS. Offices Orlando and throughout Florida.
We had a great time at the Wild Fork location in West Chase over the weekend. I'm John Senning, and I love seeing people discover the greatness of Wild Fork for the first time. Whether you're a family man or woman who wants to be able to feed the whole crew great food at an affordable price, or you're looking for something wild, like wild game, elk, bison, yak, or something real bougie like a cut of Wagyu, Wild Fork has it all. From seasoning, sides, even desserts, with locations in West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete. Get it delivered, pick it up in store, or go on a shopping spree. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
The bigger, better, faster summer event is on at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get deals on over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Employee Pricing Plus event. Save up to $15,000 on new 2025 models, and your first 3 payments are on us. And don't forget to visit our website and enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
You put it off all month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2030. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond and designer setting and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band, just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to 0. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends Monday, June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com. On approved credit.
Market volatility isn't slowing down. If you're nearing retirement, now is not the time to wait and see. Every day of uncertainty can put your future at risk. It's time to diversify. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I want you to know you can create certainty, locking in guaranteed income for life. This means predictable, stable cash flow, even in turbulent times. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Right now, there are options to receive up to 30% upfront or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. That's up to $30,000 up front or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't wait. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any examples provided are hypothetical. Annuities are issued with prospectus and sales brochures and should be reviewed carefully before funding as features and benefits vary. DBA in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Big news. Newsmax just went public on the New York Stock Exchange. And millions like you are joining our news revolution. Newsmax is now the 4th highest rated news channel, just behind CNN. Reuters says we're one of the top news brands in America. 40 million Americans go to Newsmax for shows with Rob Schmidt, Greta Van Susteren, Rob Finnerty, and more. So download our free Newsmax app on your smartphone or TV and start watching. President Trump says Newsmax is truly terrific. Get the free Newsmax app and check out Newsmax shares on the stock exchange. Go to newsmaxinvest.com. That's newsmaxinvest.com. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor shall there be any sale of securities in any jurisdiction in which such an offer would be unlawful.
Get to Furman Ford, 24825 U.S. Highway 19 in Clearwater, Saturday, June 28th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meet up with John Senning. The Bone will be broadcasting live. Win concert tickets to see Jason Aldean, Busch Gardens tickets, and more. It all goes down Saturday at Clearwater's big Ford store. Furman is Ford.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL-HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Of course, more heat and humidity for today with a 40% chance of showers and storms. But instead of late in the day, they'll be early in the afternoon along the coast. Then they'll push inland. Warm and muggy tonight with a low of 78 degrees. And storms will move inland again for your Saturday. Otherwise, normal heat and humidity, highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. On 102.5 The Bone.
No sleep till
8:39 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. It is so hot outside at all hours. Even now, if you go outside, it's so hot out. It's gross. And if you're driving to work, you park your car, and you don't have tint on your windows, you're just using that smoked glass that came with your car that does nothing for heat rejection. You're coming out of your work sometime later on, maybe 5 o'clock. You get back in, and it's so humid in there, and it's gross, and you stick to your seats. Window tint can fix that for you. It can help you out, and my friends at Zen Film Solutions can get it on your car. You simply need to go to their website, zenfilmsolutions.com, or even easier, you can call or text them at 813-TINTING. They also do paint protection on your car if you want to protect it from love bugs or the fact that there's construction everywhere and you're driving through and your vehicle's getting trashed, there's debris flying around. You get behind that one truck on the highway that's got like a cheesecloth on the top, and they think they're protecting whatever's in the dump truck, but the truth is it's like driving in a meteor field. It's flying by and it's pinging up, hitting your windshield, hitting your car. They also do windshield protection film. And if you're not happy with the color of your car, maybe you want to just change it up because you're getting bored, or maybe you're like, oh, I always wanted a yellow car, I always wanted a red car. You can do color changing wraps. They do it all at Zen Film Solutions. You can go to zenfilmsolutions.com or call them or text them at 813-TINTING, 813-TINTING. And if you mention me by hashtagging it PeteFace, you get 10% off. How do you like that? They also do ceramic coating, paint correction details. You name it, they'll do it for your vehicle. They also can do tinting on your home or your office. If you have one of those buildings that faces a certain direction and you got constant heat inside your office, they can do that. You got windows in your kitchen like I do that are right there in the sun. They can come out and they can tint those for you. 813-TINTING or ZenFilmSolutions.com. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta show and let Pete Face come in there and get everything all
Pete Face it up.
Pete faced up for you.
Yeah.
Tinted. I feel like Galvin. I feel like I have a little, like if I was in Japan, I'd be getting paid today.
Why?
I got a rumbling in my tummy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if you heard, but I keep farting.
I have heard and smelled and everything else.
No, I don't know if you smelled it.
I
think you're exaggerating a little bit.
I mean, Joey thought it was good coffee. I said, nope. That's Mike's
see,
farts.
though? No, yeah. Joey from Templar stopped by to pick up a check for a charity that we donated to probably about 3 months ago and totally forgot to give him the money.
Oh, that's always nice.
I'm the worst.
Now he's going to come hunt you down.
I know.
Oh, rude.
Well, also the best is he's like, can you just Venmo it? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have those technologies for the charity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have a sneeze brewing.
Oh, don't go if you sneeze. Don't double duty.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Did you do? Oh.
The second one almost got it.
Oh.
Second one, I felt it open. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. The guys from Deep Inside the Music will be here at the top of the hour. Let me ask you this question.
All right.
You said plenty of times before in the show that if you were a millionaire or billionaire,
yes,
you would live in a casino.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I mean, obviously,
great.
At least for a while, you know.
Would you, being a 100,000aire, sell all of your belongings to retire and live on a cruise ship?
No, I don't think I would do that. I think cruises are fun, but I think cruises are more of a every once in a while. You know, we did the 7-day cruise the one time, and that was too much. I don't think I'm going and living on a cruise ship.
Really? See, I love it. And as we go back, getting closer to come back, I started getting depressed. Like, I love being out on the cruise.
Yeah, it's fun, but I don't think you want to be constantly on a cruise.
I think I do. And I don't think that I want to be on vacation all the time, but I think I enjoy the relaxed atmosphere of the cruise.
Because also their stops are a lot longer, right? On those
I don't know, but
cruises?
I don't see me getting off at a lot of these stops.
Oh my God.
Well,
Then what's the point?
That's my apartment now. Like, I just live on a floating apartment.
Right,
Yeah,
but if you're not going to get off at the stops, then you might as well just go get an apartment.
No, like there'll be times where I but think about it, Carmen. In my apartment, I've got at least 3 gourmet meals a day, and I know that the food is not that great, but it's better than what I would cook for myself. Right?
Yeah, no, but if you think about it, the luxury apartments in some towns, they have like restaurants and all those things.
Yeah, but
like
this is all
they
included.
have gyms and
This is all
stuff.
included, and it's got a gym. It's on the water. It's also got a cafe. It's got lounge acts. It's got comedy. It's got a casino. It's got a bunch of people there that wait on you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel. What are you laughing at?
Ew.
I think it would be awesome.
I think it's a lesser version of what my deal is. If I
Do you
lived
think
in
a lesser version? I think a better version.
No, because what do you have better than I do in the casino, hotel casino?
Oh, the ocean.
Okay, I have the beach. I have the best pool in the world.
The only beach you have is Atlantic City.
No, I'm saying like Mandalay Bay literally has the beach. They have sand and
pool.
everything at the pool
Yeah.
and do a whole thing.
This lady explained there are things about living on the cruise ships that totally frustrates me. It's just very aggravating, even though I still love living on the cruise ship. It's not all oceans and buffets.
Uh-huh.
There are some things that will totally drive you mad. Fortunately, the pros for me outweigh the cons. Linnell admits there are a number of things she finds frustrating. For starters, she isn't a big fan of having to use tender boats to head to shore to the ships instead of pulling right up at the dock. So a lot of times they'll have to dock in the middle of the ocean and use those tender boats to go
Right.
back in. She doesn't like that.
Also, imagine how long until somebody's in your way at whatever, and you go, I live here. Get out of here. This is my house.
And she says at any time she's got to get into one of those floating vessels. They're putting about 150 to 200 people, and she has to wait in line like everybody else.
Yeah.
So that is what is annoying to her. She also says she doesn't like waking up in different time zones and not realizing what the heck time it is on a regular basis.
If I win the Powerball and I win $800 million and I pick a hotel casino that I want to stay at, I just work out a deal with them. I say, I'm going to pay you this much a month, and all my meals and everything's included, all the stuff, whatever I want to do, and then I'm VIP all the time. You know what I mean? Like everybody there knows me.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking care of me. You said about the meals, the drinks, the shows, everything. I just walk in, and it's easy peasy.
She also says, this is one of the things I didn't think about. How do you do laundry on a cruise ship?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they have laundry service.
Well, that's what she's been doing is she's had to pay extra for laundry service, but her bill,
I'm sure,
gets up really high.
Yeah.
So she says that sometimes she starts to end up doing it by hand in her bathroom.
Oh, stinky.
Yeah. She said she can never get it as clean as it needs to be.
Yeah, I wonder at any of the ports, though. You got to think that whenever you get off, there's laundromats.
Yeah.
But is that what you want to do? You want to go to Greece and go to the laundromat?
Carry a big duffel sack.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think she says the worst thing out of the whole deal is?
Size of the bathroom.
Oh, no, I bet you that's pretty bad. She said whether you're trying to relax by the pool, head to the gym, or watch a movie in a communal area, she is constantly surrounded by swarms of people.
Yeah.
She said the things that I want to do are usually the things that are popular for everybody else.
Right.
That's one thing that unfortunately comes with the territory, but I do hate that about full-time cruising.
Yeah. Cruising doesn't sound, like I said, cruising is a part-time thing. You don't want to live out there.
I think maybe for a couple of months. I think maybe if I said I'm going to go out for 3 months at a time.
What if you just had a really nice yacht? That would make
that would be fantastic.
I mean, better.
She's got a YouTube video, this woman. I mean, a YouTube channel, and you can go watch her. It's called where'd it go? I don't know. It's like
Crazy Lady at Sea.
It's called Poverty to Paradise. And then they show her. This is the part that I like, Galvin. They show her on her balcony just sitting there looking at the water. And I think that I would get up in the morning and have my coffee and sit there on the balcony. I would enjoy that.
So she had her life savings, and then she sold everything she owned to go on the cruise ship. Do we know how much money she said, okay, I have $200,000, $300,000. How much was it?
It does not say. She doesn't look like she's worth that much money.
Yeah, so how long is that lasting?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's also looks like she might only be in her 50s.
And then what do you do? Live off of Social Security in a one-bedroom apartment?
You come back and you go, I ain't got no more money.
Right.
I don't know. Sorry, Lunel. I might want to check out her channel, though.
Yeah.
See what she's got going on.
I got to tell you, one of the greatest things about YouTube is you can find anything on there. Like whenever we're going on the cruise, I go, ooh, let me see what my room looks like. And you just put in your room number, and somebody has stayed in there, and they took video of it. You know, that's wild.
Oh, sorry. I just got a disturbing text.
What happened? Oh, come on, Bill Murray.
You can't bring it up.
No, it's legal issue.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
The second one.
Gotcha.
Way to go. How do you feel?
Way to go.
That won't happen on the cruise ship.
No. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers if you'd like to reach us on the program. The phone numbers are wide open, 800-771-1025.
Coach is out of the loop.
Yeah, sorry, Coach.
Coach should be in the loop, though.
Yeah, will be.
Yeah,
Wait a
we'll
minute.
I can't.
We'll
I
let you
can't.
know here in a second.
You son of a bitch.
Can I text her and let her know? Just don't say anything, Carmen.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I gotcha. But if I'm should be in the loop, I should have been in the loop.
Well, the loop just started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Put me in, Coach.
No, you're not ready. I can tell you. You're not ready.
Oh, Gio?
Yes.
What, Carmen? What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, I hope I didn't jinx it because I applied. I'm still waiting to hear back from the county. I hope I hope me saying this did not jinx it.
You announced it before it was official?
Well, I mean, technically, I will be a coach regardless. You know what I mean? But the status of my level of coaching depends on the county coming
Your background
through.
check.
Oh, you're out. You're out now. They're going to do a Google search. Out.
Oh, I had to go through all of it.
Carmen, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So I thought about going to Epic Universe this weekend.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And why didn't I go?
Hot.
Too hot.
Yeah.
What do you wear? I will wear a shirt with no sleeves and a pair of shorts. knowing full well that I look like white trash, but it's just too hot to wear anything else. Okay?
Right.
What will you wear? What's the least amount of clothing you will wear?
I think like I would wear workout shorts.
Right.
Even though I usually tend to go leggings only because sitting on all that stuff, like I want my legs to be covered. So I would say basically what I almost wear every day, leggings and a tank top and a crop tank.
Well, guess what?
What?
You may not get in Disney World.
What?
Nicole Arena, a young woman probably about your age, was reprimanded for her attire at Disney World. She was wearing sports bra with leggings during a visit on June 1st. She told People magazine that a ride attendant suddenly said to her that she was improperly dressed in her workout attire and denied her entry. I'm looking at a picture of her. She's wearing a sports bra, which is very similar to a crop top.
Yeah, but see, my crop tops, there's like no cleavage and you can see.
There's no cleavage and she doesn't have a very big chest.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's no line of cleavage whatsoever in her top above her breast. And her boyfriend is wearing a very thin spaghetti type tank top.
Right.
And he's very muscular. They seem to be a workout couple, not like a slut couple.
It looks like when Carmen's doing her walking pattern at the gym.
Yes. Like her sports bra goes down to her rib cage, and there is absolutely zero cleavage being shown.
Yeah, I mean, I understand her point, but still the fact that it is called a bra, it's almost like you should put some type
It's a
of
tank top
over it.
It's what she's wearing is a tank top. I'm
Yeah.
looking at a full length picture of it. She's wearing a tank top. Then there is a shot of her and her boyfriend that they took a selfie where it's like kind of being shot from above, and there's zero amount of cleavage on her whatsoever. You can't see anything on her chest except for her flat, muscular chest.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it now. I mean, that is a sports bra. She just isn't like very heavily developed up top. She doesn't have really big boobies. So, yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm not mad.
You get it where you would say something to her?
No, I'm saying I'm not mad at that, but I also, as someone who works there, you have to think about all these influencers that go there and want to get like sexy pictures at Disney and stuff, which is like, all the influencers that go there that dress really super, slutty and stuff. And it's a place for kids. So at some point,
but do you think there's anything inappropriate about that?
No. But if you let her do it, now you have to let someone like me who has double D's do it.
Yeah. But they let her in the park, and they was fine. One of the ride attendants told her she was not dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
And then they made her go buy a T-shirt and put the T-shirt over it.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I think she looks fine. I think that there are some cases where you look at a woman in a sports bar and you go, yeah, you can't wear that to a park. She doesn't seem to be that case.
Right.
Yeah, but like Karen said, that it opens up to everybody.
Yeah, but it's not a matter of we just don't like sports bras. It's how slutty you look in that sports bra.
But again, she's wearing a sports bra. Her in a sports bra, me in a sports bra are completely different. A woman who
put
has
on
her
a sports bra and send us a picture.
A woman who has her breasts done and puts on a sports bra, like that's too much for kids.
Yeah, like whenever my wife goes, I'm going to go work out, and she goes in the other room and changes and comes out in a sports bra, I go, oh, yeah, I love that.
Right,
Yeah,
but that's in your house. Now let her, would she wear that to Disney?
No, I don't even think she'd wear that to the gym.
Yeah, let's go on a small world.
All right, settle down.
You know what I mean?
Let's go on a bouncy ride.
Yeah.
But how Disney should handle this is the people at the gate, the people letting people in,
they should decide.
Yeah.
They should be the ones that are up to date and up to code on the dress code.
Let me see those Thunder Mountains.
because once you're in,
The Thunder Mountains. Yeah. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Disney.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up, buddy?
So I wanted to bring up something about that life on a cruise thing, but after Carmen said double D's, I got distracted.
Yeah, I love you.
Anyway,
it's Coach Double D, by the way.
Oh, no.
All right. But I took a cruise a couple of years ago out of Tampa on Royal Caribbean, and aside from that cruise itself, I learned that they do this thing where it's an around-the-world cruise.
Yeah.
It's about 10 months, about $80,000, I think is what she said it starts at, but you literally hit like 180 ports, and everything is cared for. You get your laundry done, your food, you get the Wi-Fi package, everything to just live on the boat for 10 months.
Yeah, and then you get to see the world. I think that'd be a great retirement package. You take a year of your life traveling. I think that's awesome.
yeah, if your lifestyle can do that, it sounds like a blast.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Yeah, not many people knew about that though, and I would love to do it. I'm just not in the situation right now. But
yeah, me either, sir. I hear you, buddy. Good luck to you. I hope you get there. Mike Calta, show hello.
Hey, what's up? It's Medicine Man.
Nope, you're on restriction. Mike Calta, show hello.
Hey, good morning, Mike. I'm a Disney pass holder, and this is total BS because I see ass cheeks hanging out all the time and all the foreigners. They come there, so they need to get a grip, man.
Yeah, and I will tell you, I have seen ladies in bras with maybe not a sports bra, but a top that shows way more boobs and cleavage, and nobody ever said. And I'm not offended by it, but sometimes you look at them and go, "How could you wear that in public?" But whatever, it is what it is.
Maybe it's more the stomach they were.
Thank you, sir.
But offended by.
But she's got a flat stomach.
It's a great
not even.
stomach.
Yeah, it's not even anything where you'd be hey,
just showing a lot of skin.
Yeah, but she's not. I mean, you're looking at about 4 inches between her or the bottom of her shirt and her waistband.
I get it, but it's it's a kid's park.
Yeah, well, it's not. There's nothing about it that's offensive to kids. I have 2 young kids. I wouldn't be worried about either one of them.
I'm on this woman's side, but again, I feel like that employee was probably like, oh, if I don't tell her to put something on, I can't tell somebody else. But again, the people at the gate should be in charge of the dress code.
Right. You don't want to leave it up to the ride attendants.
Right. Once you're in, you're good. You can't.
Is there a definitive dress code for Disney? Is it
Yeah, I bet there it
where
is.
You can't show your belly or this or that.
It seems when it comes to Disney or all these theme parks, they can do whatever they want. Like you're on private property, they can just,
their building.
Yeah, they can say no blue shirts today.
They don't even have to have a code.
But I bet they do. I bet they have a guideline.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering whether it's just up to the discrepancy of whoever's working the front gate. Who's like Ernie says, "Come on in, cleavage." Becky says, "No way, flat tummy."
I watch a lot of these police cam videos of people getting kicked out of theme parks. And it like literally you have no rights whatsoever when you're on theme park property. They can just remove you just because they don't like your face.
I know the big one is like adults can't wear costumes.
Yeah.
No, I know that. The kids either.
Well, no, kids, it says guests 14 and under. So like little
like
kids,
Disney costumes.
Yeah, like you can wear like princesses costumes, but they don't want adults dressing around like princesses.
Right. Yeah. They just say, because you're a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also you don't want to take away the mystique.
But
of
also,
their
I love that we're in the age now of they made me put a shirt on, and I'm going to go and talk to everyone about put the goddamn shirt on. You want to go to Disney? Put the shirt on. Shut up.
I bet the employee that kicked him out, she's probably fat.
Yeah.
Jelly. Probably fatty.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Mike Calta, show good morning.
Like I'm kicking Chad out if I see him.
Oh, yeah. Get that shirt. Get that shirt on, son.
You look bad.
I'm jealous. Yeah. Get out of here.
Good morning. Hello.
Hey, it's Adam, guys. Love the show. Hey, I know we're talking about Disney, but I had to go back to the cruise. I grew up in Western New York, and I took a job on a cruise ship. I was 21, literally did 27 countries in 8 months for free. All your food, all your drinks. I'm telling you, I try and get my nephew to go do that. It's the best thing in the world.
But wait, let me ask you though. As an employee of the cruise ship, I've heard nothing but horror stories about how small your rooms are and how many hours you have to work, and you guys are all cramped up down there. That's not true?
Yes, it is true, but there's crew, there's staff, and then there's officers. So officers can hook up with passengers. Officers have the really nice cabins. Like, they're awesome.
So what were you?
Subcontracted. I was staff. So I was subcontracted by a company out of London, and we did all the spa and fitness centers. So you could go out to dinner. You could do, you worked a lot, but you worked 2 days, and then you're in Sydney Harbor. And you'd work another 2 days, and you're at the Great Barrier Reef. And you'd work another 2 days, and you're in Vietnam, And
you just get to go off the boat and do whatever you want to do, just like a passenger?
You get to go off. You have a little bit less time. Like, you go out, you let the passenger off first. So you'd get off at, 9 a.m. as opposed to 7 a.m.
Okay.
You'd get back on the ship at, 6 p.m. as opposed to 7:30 p.m., But it all depends on, the Filipino staff and everybody that works in the laundry, those guys work insane hours. I think they sleep an hour a day because they'll go to the crew cabins, and for $5, they'll come and clean the staff cabins.
Oh, really?
Along with all the passenger cabins they clean. But they'll get paid in U.S. dollars, and they'll exchange that to pesos in the Philippines, and they live next to, doctors and lawyers by being servants on a cruise ship.
Right, and they're doing that on purpose. They're saying, hey, listen, I'm going to do this for 5 years, and I'll be a millionaire bet whenever I go back to the Philippines.
100%. Exactly.
I watched a vlog of a musician and said this is what it's like to be a musician on a cruise ship. And he said it was pretty cool. He goes, listen, I have a small room. He goes, but I get paid per diem. I get all my meals for free. I get all this different stuff.
In your room.
Yeah, and he goes, and then like at different stops, I'll just take my little bag of laundry and do my laundry. And he said it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
How much were you hooking up with passengers, sir?
No, passengers were off limits. But who needs passengers? Out of 1,300 crew, there was 12 Americans. I had like Swedish chicks, Romanian chicks, you name it. And they're like, "Oh, your American accent's so cute." And I'm like, small country kid, like, thanks.
And you worked in the fitness area?
Yes.
So you were in good shape too.
I was, yes. Now, I will say this. I did have a friend from London who looked like a young Sean Connery, in shape, young, good-looking guy. He was warning me about this. When he first did this, he had hooked up with from London, hooked up with a passenger in Miami. They found out, saw him walking out of the passenger cabin, said, get all your stuff, your luggage, everything you got by the time we leave this port to get out of here. They left him in the port with his suitcases, had to call his mom from a payphone. This is, 25 years ago. Call his mom from a payphone in London and say, hey, Mom, I need you to wire me money. This is what happened.
My mom, on my first cruise when I was like 10 years old, banged the waiter.
Oh,
Sergio.
Oh, yeah.
No, Arrows. Busboy.
Yeah.
But my mom was only like 20-something years old at the time. And he snuck into the room, I remember.
You were in the room?
The Hangover? The Hangover movie? He was a bartender.
No, he snuck into the room. Thanks for the call, sir. I appreciate it. He snuck in the room like he was afraid he was going to get caught.
Sure.
And then I left and went and stayed with my great-grandparents who were also on the cruise.
And at the time, how old were you, 10? You didn't know.
I didn't know that they were banging.
Right.
I just thought that they were going to hang out or whatever. I'm like, oh, cool. His name was Eros.
Mommy's friends coming by.
Yeah, Eros, the waiter was coming by.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sergio and Eros. And Eros is coming over. We like him. He's from dinner.
Yeah.
He brings us food.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I know?
See if he'll bring me some meatloaf.
Yeah, he was delivering the meat to one of us.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. The guys from Deep Inside the Music are here. You can find them online on YouTube. Just search Deep Inside the Music. They go deep inside the music. We'll go behind the scenes in some of the recording studios and when these favorite songs were made, these hit songs. You'll hear things you never heard before. You'll be turned on to things you never thought that were even in the song, and you'll never hear them the same when they're done. Deep Inside the Music guys here next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Mike Calta Show. It's summer, and it's time for Bone, Beer, and Busch Gardens Summer Nights.
Yes!
Extended park hours, all new summer-themed entertainment, the debut of Wild Oasis at Jungala, North America's most immersive kid-friendly adventure realm. And for adults, a full-service bar. And it's the return of free beer. Guests 21 and up can enjoy 1 free beer per visit to the park. And annual pass members can double the promotion and receive 2 complimentary beers per visit. For more information on this offer, guests can visit BuschGardensTampa.com. Enjoy Busch Gardens Summer Nights, now through August 10th. Listen to The Bone all week to win. And as always, head to the free 102.5 The Bone app for more chances to win. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still a pretty decent ride for you for this Friday morning commute. That's on both sides of the bay. Hillsborough and Pinellas County accident-free on all the major roadways, 275, 75, I-4. Looks like the usual slowdown. Starting to build a little bit into downtown Tampa. That's southbound 275 and westbound I-4. Nothing major right now. Looks pretty good for this time of morning. Everything else running up to speed as well. The toll roads, Veterans Expressway and Leroy Summit Expressway, problem-free right now, and all of the Bay Area bridges running up to speed in both directions. I'm Monica with traffic.
Celebrate the red, white, and beautiful during the July 4th sale at Scandinavian Designs Furniture. Take up to 50% off an assortment of styles for your whole home. Shop early for the best deals. Stop by our new Brandon and Clearwater showrooms today or shop online at ScandinavianDesigns.com.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farah fight. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Dead Air Day with Huxworks is this Saturday, June 28th at Shark Coast Tactical. The crew from Dead Air and Huxworks, 2 of the best suppressors manufacturers in the world, will be at the shop and on hand to to walk you through the best the industry has to offer. If you don't have a suppressor yet, what are you waiting for? With the new norm of 3 to 6 day suppressor wait times and the incredible deals at Shark Coast, make plans and clear your Saturday now. Plus, there'll be extra Shark Coast employees on hand to fill out paperwork quicker so you can get your suppressors entered in and back to you fast. There'll be killer deals on everything in the shop, free swag, and amazing giveaways. Gear up and save big at Shark Coast Tactical this Saturday, June 28th, for Dead Air Day featuring Huck's Works. Shark Coast Tactical is often imitated, never duplicated. The shop is open, slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, but open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Chloe loves softball. Cancer tried to stop her twice. Now she's a force on and off the field. We believe in Chloe's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop during the Kia Summer Sales Event. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia. The better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
La Galleria.
And of course, American touches, like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 40% off, plus kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
At Brandon Honda, we have the hottest hybrids in stock and on sale. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, get the brand new Accord Hybrid for just $199 per month. Get the award-winning CR-V Hybrid for just $249 per month. Or get the all-new, just released 2025 Civic Hybrid Sport for just $199 per month. With gas mileage as high as 50 miles per gallon, these award-winning hybrids won't last long. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
Drinking and driving don't mix. If you've been injured by a drunk driver, we're Bernetti PA and we sue drunk drivers. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, and Pinellas.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray, but we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line, and in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and personalized compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for personalized compounded semaglutide starts at just $165 a month for a 12-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at forhers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/radio. forhers.com/radio.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Setting here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
It was a beautiful day. Sun beat down.
9:13 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. I'll get to your phone calls before we get out of here this morning. I want to remind everybody that 1 week from today, next Friday, the 4th of July, we will be bringing our band Pipple Toddler to the Beach Club at Siesta Key. And we'll be performing live on stage to kick off your big, what is mostly going to be a 3 or 4 day weekend for most people. Make plans to be there now. I'll be lighting off fireworks in my pants, ladies. That is happening 4th of July, Siesta Key Beach Club, next week. Then following that is the Bone Beach Bash.
Yes.
July 18th out at the beach. Damn it, what's it called? Sky Beach Resort. Mm-hmm. It takes me a second to get everything all in order. In St. Petersburg. A lot of things happening on the show. In the studio with us right now, Willie Bells and Ronnie D from Deep Inside the Music. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
Hello. Doing good.
Good
Morning.
to see you. Good to see you. It sucks getting up early, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to, You both look like two guys that aren't used to getting up early.
I used to be so good at sleeping, but no, I actually get up early, even if I go to bed late, which is why I look like this.
I'm starting to feel the effects of things that people say when they get older. I'm starting to feel that now at 53. At 52 and younger, I was fine. I'm like, I don't see it. And then all of a sudden, 53, I went, whoa.
It happens. What hurts now? Why is this hurt? What did I do?
Knees hurt. You know, all sorts of problems.
Snapping and cracking.
Cracking and popping. And all that stuff is just gets worse as time goes on. And then mix in having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. And it just is not a good. My wife was bitching because she had to get up early and drive my daughter to volleyball camp this week. And by early, she means like 7:30. And I'm like, you have no idea. I have no idea what it means.
That's sleeping in.
Granted, she did work a full day afterwards. And I'm only skating through it 4 hours. But still. Anyway. These gentlemen are here representing Deep Inside the Music, which is hugely successful on YouTube. You can go find it by simply searching Deep Inside the Music, like it, and subscribe to it. They take music that has been known for years by you and your friends, and you're listening to these songs, and they're classics, and then they break it down, and they play the raw tracks for you from the recording studio, and you hear things that you never even knew existed in some of these songs.
From your favorite bands, favorite artists, favorite songs that you're like, I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah.
I've heard that a million times. I had no idea that somebody was flipping through pages of an encyclopedia.
He's changed. He's brought Pearl Jam stuff to the forefront for me. Bon Jovi stuff that I didn't know about. Stevie Wonder we've talked about on the show. All the classic Prince we've had on the show. Yeah. What do we got today?
Oh, man, I got some more Bon Jovi today. I found
more Bon Jovi.
I found something that has never been heard before, ever, except for the band and the producers.
Okay.
And this is insane. And I also have a disclaimer here, is that I got the absolutely raw tracks on this.
Okay.
So it's not even the mix that you're used to hearing
What
on the radio.
is the song that you're going to play? And let me think if I even know what this is before you play it, because I am a Bon Jovi aficionado.
Well, I'll let you hear the noise in the room before they start and see if you can hear it from that. Here we go. This is a test. What song is that?
Static Love.
Could be a couple of different songs.
It's Wanted Dead or Alive.
All right, here we go. Close. What was that?
I don't know.
Let's do it.
Little warm up.
Richie Sambora. Oh, yeah.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name.
Is this the keyboard?
Yeah.
Little David Bryan action.
Now, check it out. These are the raw tracks, and if you want to hear, we've all heard this before, right?
Shot through the heart, and you're too late.
But one
It's
at a
iconic.
time. How many guys are singing right there?
Okay, so you have
Shot through the heart,
John.
and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name.
That's John.
What a voice. Then we got this one.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
The whole band.
You give love.
The whole band again.
Shot through the heart,
Another one.
and you're to blame. You give love.
So now, that's probably 20 people you hear. Now
Right.
there's more.
Shot through the heart,
Oh.
and you're to blame.
That's
Who
Richie.
is that?
And there's
No,
more.
Richie's too soulful.
Through the heart, and you're to blame.
That's John.
That shot,
Yeah.
And one more time, all together.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name.
Do you guys know how to do that as a band? How to harmonize that high? Like, how would you know if you're who comes in high and who comes in low, and how much high you need and how much low you need in order for it to sound normal?
Whoever can do it.
Yeah. There's certain guys that have like that Michael Anthony and Van Halen. He's
Right.
got that super high voice.
Right.
So you start arranging the music to suit your tools that you can use.
Okay.
So in
Like
our
Roger
band,
Taylor and Queen.
yeah, exactly. I mean, in my band, I have my sister and I have my other sister. The lunch ladies are singing all the high parts.
Which do you find that siblings' voices go together better?
They do, because you pronounce the words the same, the inflections are the same, because that's how you grow up. And
Yeah.
my mom would say, if you're singing harmony with someone, imitate them.
Oh, yeah. Because you want to sound exactly the same.
And these guys, I mean, this is funny,
little
you know,
sound-
but that's hard to do.
with the little Jersey girl accents.
So another thing is that these are the raw tracks, and whoever recorded these tracks was a genius, because it sounds real close to the record.
Right.
And the band is playing that good because a band that plays good, it's easy to mix them.
Oh,
It-
yeah.
It just happens.
The
you know?
tracks are there. They don't need a lot of doctoring, you know.
So now, let's get into this thing. Check it out. Deep inside the music.
Bad name.
They're funky. And we got this guy. Check him out. I love that guy.
What is that?
That's in the song.
Yeah.
So we'll hear it in
very
context,
80s.
and you'll know.
80s synthesizers?
Yeah, it's some kind of I don't know. Got that guy, and you got this. And here it goes.
Angel smile is what you said. You promised me heaven, then put me through hell. Chains of love got a hold on me. When passion's a prison, you can't break free. Whoa, you're a loaded gun.
All right, Richie, come on.
Whoa,
And this guy?
oh,
That's Richie right there.
Richie can hit the note.
whoa, you're.
He's smashing. Yeah, he's smashing like 14 Miller Lights.
Whoa, you're a loaded gun. Yeah. Oh, there's nowhere to run. No one can save me. The damage is done. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Bad name. I play my
So those guys.
There's some
bad name.
There's a couple of things you'll never hear again. John sang that well, and John and Richie sing together.
Yes,
Exactly.
it's a shame.
And this is before John learned to sing correctly.
Right.
Which is the good John.
Probably
now
what tore
he's
his
got
voice
this,
up.
like technical thing.
Yeah, because he's trying to sing through his face.
Yeah, where he does
It
all
hurt.
the with
Yeah,
his
and
mouth,
that's
and he's
just-
like, "You're not
That's it.
name."
And it's taking all the
Well, he
Raw.
can't. He's had the surgery. He can't do the. He doesn't have the voice anymore.
Quit taking the name of John Bon Jovi in vain. I love that dude.
Well, look, they played this weekend for the first time in a couple of years. They played a full concert at their club in Nashville, and it was a no cell phone show. So we'll never see how he sounds.
The interesting thing in the beginning, whenever they started out with the chorus, and they start out with that John says "darlin" because they leave the gap, and
Yeah,
he says "darlin."
yeah.
I wonder how that comes about. Does he just do that naturally and be like, "I'm going to throw in darlin," or when you guys drop out there, I'm going to put darlin in there? You know what I mean?
Or they just needed a cadence
Right,
rhythmically,
right, to
and the
keep
producer or somebody would go, we need something right
A
here.
two-syllable
A
something.
two-syllable.
Yeah.
Well, check it out. Here it is.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name.
It's Motowny.
Yeah.
You know?
It's also, keep in mind, it's also 70s, 80s South Jersey-ish.
Yes.
A lot of Springsteen, darling.
But
Hey,
like,
darling.
but like they could have kept that gap.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they
yeah.
could have just kept a gap there,
Yeah.
and then did it whatever. But it sounds cooler with him throwing in that.
It ties it together.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Check it out. Well, let me play you some stuff in the song you never heard before.
Yeah.
Little Phil Collins. This
Yamaha
guy.
DX7.
Crazy.
That's like Howard Jones.
That's David Bryan double fisting.
Oh,
One up
yeah.
here, one down here.
He's good that way.
Yep.
Now, of course, the brilliance of Richie Sambora, it's a shame that they don't play together, but I get it. If the
Right.
guy is if you can't be with somebody, you can't be with them. But the dude's a genius. I don't care what that guy does, he's staying.
That's ADA Octaver, man, back in that time period right there. It was
That's
a rack
nice.
mount unit, man. I got to get one of those.
Yeah.
I got one on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, that's where they got it.
Give me those big toms
Yeah.
coming in right after that.
So it seems like the next thing I should try to share, according to Willie Bell's wishes and fantasies, I mean, he's got a rock and roll fantasy, and we're all part of it.
All right.
Yes.
Is
By the way, these
You're
guys
just
are
living
deep
in it.
inside the music. You can follow them online on social media and also on the YouTube, which is where their channel is, deep inside the music. They take all different songs from all different genres, all different types, and they break them down like this, and they let you hear stuff that you've never heard before inside these songs. I mean, I've heard this Bon Jovi song 1,000 times and never heard all those keyboard and orchestral parts that are in there.
It's crazy.
High harmonies.
High harmonies, sure.
Well, there's dozens of episodes on our channel, and we want to thank the Mike Calta Show.
Absolutely.
And the crazy crew here for having the balls to let us on the radio.
Yeah, no, we enjoy this. People like it. People like to hear behind the scenes on the music.
Yeah, I mean, this is all like a legal copyright nightmare. So we appreciate it.
Well,
we'll jump off that bridge when we get
The other thing is, I think that a lot of, like, David Bryan, I kind of know a little bit from Bon Jovi. He'd be somebody that'd be so great to have on the show.
Get him on the show. Call him up.
And break it down and say, well, here's what I was actually playing on that, and here's why John said Darlin'. That's what I think. And a lot of times I noticed that you'll get the actual artist to go ahead and comment or like your stuff on YouTube, or their family will say, hey, my brother is in this band. He was great. So I think that's awesome. I think it's a matter of time before artists start calling you and saying, hey, I want to do this with you guys.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
We would let him on.
Yeah,
we would let him on.
That'd be nice of you.
I mean, there's a waiting list, but we can work.
Well, check this out. You've heard this song, but you never heard it like this before.
All right, what do we got?
This is very poignant. Rest in peace, Mick Rouse.
Yeah.
The guitar player. There he is.
Well, I'll take whatever I want.
Hear the band in the background.
And baby, I want you.
This is real.
You give me something I need.
Guitar.
Now tell me I got something for you. Come on, come on, come on and do it. Come on and do what you do. I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love.
Here's your part, Mike.
Listen.
That's deep.
Slightly out of tune.
Well, it's late and I want love. Love that's gonna break me in two. Don't hang me up in your doorway. Don't hang me up like you do.
He said, hang me up in your doorway.
Hang me up in your doorway.
What does that even mean?
Don't hang me up like you do.
So, yes, Mick Ralph's the guitar player of Bad Company, and he was also in Mott the Hoople.
Did he just die?
Yeah, just passed away.
He just died.
And can I tell you, Ronnie, that is an MXR Distortion Plus. No, it most certainly is. And here's how everyone would know. That's Randy Rhoads' sound.
All right.
Listen to that guitar sound.
All right, Randy Rhoads, let's hear you.
That's a MXR. It's a yellow. It's actually yellow, like your track is.
What I say now?
Money shot.
That's beautiful.
Here it comes.
Because I can't get enough of your love.
Now listen to this voice.
I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love.
It's weird to think what he looks like compared
say it
to what he
again.
sounds like.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's funny because how he looked like when he was younger, when he was in Free and stuff,
Yeah.
that's what you imagine, not the Paul Rogers really now, whatever.
I got to tell you, I forget right away when you were playing and who it was, and I'm like, is this a like you think of a Motown singer?
Yeah,
Is it
or
very
Ronnie
much-
Stewart or something like that.
You have a top 5 and a top 10 in there. You have top 5. Paul Rogers is in my top 5 best
100%, yes.
100.
Mount Rushmore of music.
Yeah, and then top 10, Simon Kirk, drummer.
Oh, great
He's
drummer.
in my top 10 of drummers of all time.
Now, was he in Free?
Yes, they were
Yeah.
both in Free,
I
Paul
could
and
hear that similar beat style
Yeah.
out there.
He's great. He is one of those guys that plays to the song. Doesn't try and show off, doesn't try and do anything, but has just the cool swing to him. Yeah, he's
That's
great.
a rare bird right
yeah,
there.
for sure.
Rare bird.
Can't get enough of your love.
How about this one?
I can't get enough of your love.
You also can't can't script that. If you don't have that in you, it comes out when it comes out, and you can't tell somebody to do that.
It's like playing a guitar solo or someone playing a jazz solo on the saxophone. This guy, on the end of the song, he's just improvising. Check him out.
Let me say it again. I can't get enough of your love.
Robert Plant.
I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love.
You're right from Motown. Blues.
I got to tell you, baby, that I love you so much I can't get enough of your love.
James Brown, yeah.
I love you so much I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love.
Also, I don't love anybody like this. I got plenty of love. I cannot get enough. I got enough.
So now, something cool about this that we try to expose, we try and make naked, is the fact that the band played this together. So listen to the vocal again, but take into account that in these spaces, in all the spaces, you hear the band in the background. That means they played this live.
In one room.
Yeah, they all
He was
played
in a
this
vocal
together.
booth, but it's bleeding through.
Yeah, so in essence, it's a live recording, except for the guitar solo, which was an overdub.
I can't get enough of your love.
You know the band back there?
I can't get enough of your love.
Now we'll just hear the drums.
Let me say it again.
That's pretty badass.
Nice room sound.
You hear him? Yeah. You hear them in the background.
Yeah.
Here's your bass part. Motown.
Here it is.
That's funky.
I got sunshine. Once again.
By the way,
Ralph's.
Is that a fretless bass?
I don't know. I mean,
Billy?
the guy's an amazing bass player. I don't know.
Fender P bass.
Oh, is it okay?
Standard Ampeg SVT.
I love it. I love it.
And a direct out.
What type of strings on that thing?
Flat wounds. And that's
Okay.
why. And that's why it does.
Why you
sound
don't
like
hear it?
that.
Okay, so you're
Why it
not
does
hearing the
sound
frets because they're flat line. I got you.
All right, let's do one more. We got time for one more.
All right, we
That's what
got
I
time for one more up on this thing. We're going to go.
These are the guys from Deep Inside the Music. You can find what they do online. There's plenty of other episodes of Deep Inside the Music. Search Deep Inside the Music on YouTube. Go give them a subscribe and a like. It'll alert you every time they go live. It's free. You can check it all out and follow them on social media as well.
And
Ronnie does a good
sometimes-
job of putting out not only when the episodes are up, but when their bands are playing.
And sometimes they have super sexy guests come in and do it with them.
This is true.
I've
Very
heard these
sexy.
stories. Hey, while you're looking that up, tell me about the bands where we're gonna see some live music from you guys.
You got St. Pete Sons out there on the internets, the Spotify. Swamp Sonic is the record.
Swamp Sonic.
Swamp Sonic.
Fantastic record.
I've
Okay.
heard it's one of the best rock
I
records.
will play it. I will start playing it on the show.
Oh.
It's
Thank
about
you.
his record is about us. So once you listen to it, then look at what the lyrics are.
Okay.
And thank you for writing our record.
This soundtrack to your life.
Yeah, there's one on there called Old Man Strong. Yeah.
I think you can
We can all
identify.
relate to that.
Yeah.
Right
and then
on.
my band, Ronnie and the Superstars, is playing on July 5th at Ricky T's.
Oh, Rick Keys is a great place for music.
Yeah, fantastic. The new stage and the new parking space we play in, it's pretty totally awesome. And then on the 18th, we're going to be playing at Whiskey Wings Tarpon. Have you played there yet?
No.
You should try it out.
I have a very bad feeling about playing at places that serve food. I've had bad feelings with those. But I know that Whiskey Wings, that's not to take anything away from them. I've seen the setup that they have. They actually set up for music.
Yes.
And they have a stage. They do a great job. And I know a lot of bands that are playing there. So
Well, go up on our socials and support us. Click all the things. Sadly, now that really does matter if you want to make noise with the agents that are going to book the gigs that you want to be on.
yeah.
So-
Or you could just walk into a dive bar and go, we'd like to play here.
Yeah, that's
Which is
true.
what we've been doing lately.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Just play music for the beauty of it. Music is magic, and that's why I'm Peter Pan.
Well, what do we got, Peter?
I'm
Let's play one
addicted
more
to it.
song.
I'm Tinkerbell.
Yay.
His Tinkerbell.
Everybody knows this song, but this is ridiculous.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, here it comes.
You ain't got no kind of feeling something inside.
Shaka Khan.
What's going on?
Something that'll
Is this not my
sure enough
demographic?
set your stuff on fire.
Is this Rufus?
It is Rufus. Check her out.
What I got will knock all your pride aside.
Here it comes.
Tell me something good.
Oh, I like it.
Tell me that you love me, yeah.
Hear these people.
Tell me something good.
Uh-huh.
Tell me that you like it, yeah.
Hear these guys right here.
Got no time is what you're known to say.
Is that funky enough?
Yes. I have no idea what they're using.
So what do you have?
The
You have the bass, clearly, that's
Yes.
doing the boom, the climb. And then you got another one in the background doing the wah, wah,
Yes,
wah.
yes. So on this track, there are several keyboards, and the keyboard, I think, is a clavinet. So we got this, real bass player.
Oh, yeah.
You got guitar guy. Everybody's kind of doing the same thing.
What is that? Different bass player? Or
That's
is
the
that-
clavinet keyboard.
Really?
So, and here's another one. And here's another one. All at the same time.
What I got will knock all your pride up.
And of course, this is the best, though. I love this part.
All your pride aside.
Tune in to the Mike Calta Show.
I wonder if that's where Dochi's got a whole breathing thing on her new record, and I wonder if she gets it from that old Chuck
Maybe.
Khan tricks. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that would make a great sample for like a Jay-Z tune or something.
Here, we'll cut a promo right now. This is Ronnie D and Willie Bells and Deep Inside the Music here on the Mike Calta Show. 102.5.
That's good stuff.
Hey, we love you and thanks for having us on. We really do appreciate it.
I like to take a little glimpse into this, but you guys go very deep behind all these songs on Deep Inside the Music. You can find it on YouTube. It's free. Go like and subscribe. Just search Deep Inside the Music. It comes right up. Big yellow logo. It says Deep on the top. And then go check out these guys. Their bands around town. St. Pete Suns and Ronnie D and the All-Stars are going to be, or the Superstars,
Yay.
are going to be at Whiskey Wings.
Yeah,
And,
on July 18th
July
at Whiskey
18th
Wings
and
and
Ricky
July
T's.
5th, Ricky T's with special guest Willie Bells.
Yeah, I might pop up there.
I'm going to play some St. Pete Suns when we come back from break.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. We got to take a break. We'll come back and wrap things up. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still a pretty decent ride for you for this Friday morning commute. That's on both sides of the bay. Hillsborough and Pinellas County accident-free on all the major roadways, 275, 75, I-4. Looks like the usual slowdown starting to build a little bit into downtown Tampa. That's southbound 275 and westbound I-4. Nothing major right now. Looks pretty good for this time of morning. Everything else running up to speed as well. The toll roads, Veterans Expressway and Leroy Summit Expressway, problem-free right now, and all of the Bay Area bridges running up to speed in both directions. I'm Monica with traffic.
Hey, did you hear the Furman Chevrolet of Brandon Summer Savings event is going on right now? Sounds like a perfect time for a new car to me. You know, Furman Chevy Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. They've got Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory to choose from, tariff-free, and Brad Wise and my friends at Furman Chevy Brandon do business the right way. No surprise dealer installed options you're forced to buy, no inflated market adjustments. Go see why they're Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer and Chevrolet's Dealer of the Year. And together, let's drive. Visit them today on Adamo Drive in Brandon or on online anytime at FurmanChevy.com.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Chloe dreams of high fives and home runs. As a 2-time cancer survivor, she's already proven she's a force on and off the softball field. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Chloe's dream because we share it together every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With the guaranteed offer, there are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Listener Ryan said, quote, Mark Spain Real Estate exceeded our expectations by helping us achieve significantly over our asking price. We received much more than we ever anticipated, and we cannot recommend Mark Spain Real Estate enough, end quote. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Choose when you want to move with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and close in as little as 21 days. Go to markspain.com to find out what your guaranteed offer will be. No obligation. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Stern from Tampa Bay Fishing Radio. It's heating up, and I'm not just talking about the weather. I'm talking about Rivard Buick GMC's quest to be the #1 GMC dealer in the country. With the help of customers from Tampa Bay and all over the state trusting Rivard for the purchase of their new vehicle, they're closer than ever to that #1 spot. To ensure Rivard Buick GMC gets that #1 spot, they have over 1,000 vehicles in stock and the biggest discounts they've ever had, like up to $14,000 off MSRP on new Sierras. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com today and take advantage of their hunt to be #1. GMC, we are professional grade.
Do you know a teacher that desperately needs a vacation? Well, I'm here to help. I'm attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'm giving one lucky teacher a free cruise. All you have to do is nominate them at justcallmo.com/cruise. That's justcallmo.com/cruise.
A cat named Mo from Dugarabo Live, prime time, baby, telling you to come out to All American Gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey, Saturday, July 26th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. because All American Gunslingers is partnering with Lightwing for the first ever indoor drone shoot. Get your chance to shoot an actual drone. This is a ticketed event. Tickets are available now, but get them while they last. Go to aagunslingers.com. All American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom, shooting down drones, America.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Hims and Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and personalized compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for personalized compounded semaglutide starts at just $165 a month for a 12-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at forhers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
If you need to hire, you know it takes time. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. You simply pick a time and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day.
Try Zip Intro for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
O'Reilly. Did you know 1 in 4 car batteries is weak and needs to be replaced? O'Reilly Auto Parts will test your battery for free in or out of your vehicle. We can help you find the best battery for your vehicle and budget. O'Reilly Auto Parts has batteries starting at just $89.99. Get your battery tested for free today at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
You know, for years, I've been telling you about my friends at Super Heat and Air. I use them for everything. I have them come out and do a clean and tune before the big season changes, and I've used them to replace units before, and now they just got a whole lot better. Super Heat and Air is now adding expert plumbing. That's right, Super Heat and Air, my personal choice for HVAC excellence for many years, is now in partnership with ABC Plumbing, Heat and Air, and they offer trusted, full-service plumbing solutions with the same high standards as Super Heat and Air. So now you get all the services all in one company. Every technician that comes out is drug screened, background checked, and fully vetted, and they only hire the most trustworthy professionals. Those are the people they're sending to your homes, and they have the same 24-hour day, 7-day service because plumbing problems don't wait either, and they deliver 5-star service because nothing less is acceptable. I'm so happy to announce that Super Heat and Air is now Super Heat and Air and Plumbing. Check them out online at superheatandair.com. That's superheatandair.com for all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Voted Hooters, Hurricane Eddie's in Dunedin, and Abe's Place. Scan the QR code. Vote, and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Of course, more heat and humidity for today with a 40% chance of showers and storms. But instead of late in the day, they'll be early in the afternoon along the coast. Then they'll push inland. Warm and muggy tonight with a low of 78 degrees. And storms will move inland again for your Saturday. Otherwise, normal heat and humidity, highs in the lower 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show. On 102.5 The Bone.
That's it. That's the show. This is the Mike Calta Show. The guys over at Mike's house were experiencing some technical difficulties. So, luckily, that is all the show we have today. Hope everyone has a great weekend. And we'll be back on Monday. Bye.
Scarcity and the emptiness of ourselves. The injustice of our greed. The practice, the inherent
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Fashion.
I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool. That's why.
What's really going on in your life?
Let's shoot Uma in the vagina. Mike, why are you doing this? Cal, I have to go.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?
Bushy.
Bye.
Shoot that thing, fat baby. Eat me, bitch.
Go smash your fruit in the hole.
I cried a little bit. You call me a monkey. You're funny.
I love you, Spanish.
Check your panties.
Come down for moose soup after.
I don't even know. How do I make something funny? I don't even.
Can you hear that whistle?
Next time you lose, you lose. Fatty McFat.
My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14.
Mike!
Show daddy your mean face.
Ooh, so scared, chubby wubby.
Genius! What?
That's it. It's over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Mike Calta Show. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash. An entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash, presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to attorney Patrick Smith.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN now or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Enjoy revved up summer savings at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownHyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing, plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Serving in the military requires great sacrifices, not just for one's country, but also for one's family. Not surprisingly, divorce for soldiers is especially difficult, and it raises a number of challenges that are peculiar to military divorce, things such as deployments, relocation, retirement benefits. These issues can be complicated. So if you're a soldier facing such challenges, go to CordellCordell.com.
Tampa, Florida. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois. CordellCordell.com.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. During the Kia Summer Sales Event, drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 1.9 APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You put it off all month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big big anniversary or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2030. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond and designer setting and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band, just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to 0. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends Monday, June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. June has always been a huge month at Stingray, and this year, there's almost a buying frenzy as customers are looking to snap up bargains while they last. We can't predict the future, but the good news is right now, we have a huge inventory of new Chevrolets on the ground with rebates, bonus cash, and low financing all available. And Stingray's dealer discount is as much as $4,000. And remember, at Stingray, we do not charge a dealer fee, and that automatically saves you anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 on top of all the other discount. So listen, if you do shop somewhere else, be sure to ask, what is your dealer fee? Because otherwise, it's probably hidden in the fine print and can cost you thousands. But here at Stingray, there simply is no dealer fee, period. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
NASCAR lives right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm.
Tomorrow, NASCAR heads to the Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta for the Quaker State 400 Cup Series race. Coverage starts at 5 p.m. with the race at 6.
Race day Saturday, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay, right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country. Stream your favorite shows at theboneonline.com. Download the free Bone app or catch us on the TuneIn app. 102.5 The Bone. Available everywhere. Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's